Baby mama terrorist, BMT. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around to play the role as innocent with an evil soul. In public when fake hair lows, behind closed doors, sweep out them holes. I moved on, just wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Tell her people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on, thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. I say my name and I know your kind. Say my deadbeat bitch, you lying. Fighting that court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another beat. Instead of us go co-parent, put my kids in grown folks' business. Tell them blasphemous, bitch, you wicked. Split for not your yet, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, almost y'all support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The song before that stands adjourned, signed it aye. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. You may be seated, motherfuckers. Shout out to the baby mama terrorist bounty hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And what we're going to talk today is very unfortunate about a 2-year-old that was murdered by the baby mama terrorist simp enforcer boyfriend. He was charged with manslaughter in the beginning, but later on they end up charging him with first-degree murder. What kills me is so many of these baby mama terrorists, these simp enforcers, and these feminists and everything else that is against men, right? They so quick to call me deadbeat, low life, run for child support, anti, hater, bitter, your mama black, who hurt you, but yet, they won't talk about baby mama terrorists who allow these simp boyfriends to kill the child. And then what kills me, it be the father that fight, and he's denied every motherfucking thing. He's denied to have access to a son. He's denied equal parenting time. He's denied full custody with receipts that this baby mama terrorist is unfit or is abusing him or allowing him or her to get abused. But yet, these judges, family court, allow shit like this to happen all the time. But before we get this started, give a shout out to Morton. Give a shout out to Supreme. Hero, what's up, Pride? Mr. MVP in the building. Tracy Mills. You got Jay Ham up in here. Mr. Scorpio King. Game of Lives Matter, the bailiff. We got Logic Sphere, Ty City. The link is in there, bro. You click on in. Ty City, you're more than welcome. Pulley up in the building. We got Alpha Pimp. When I stopped fighting, I won, my man. Colin up in the building, Mr. High Profile. Yeah, we gonna get it. A Biden Fire too. We gonna get this thing started. Everybody's up in here. All I ask is just please like. Please like. We got 23 likes, 28 people up there. Well, I'm sorry, we got 14 likes and 28 people in here. Let's get them likes up, man. So we go into the algorithm and put it out there. Anybody wanna definitely donate to the child support fund, baby mama terrorist fund, you're more than welcome. Cash apps up there, and super chat is more than welcome. But like I was saying before, what's up, Shen? Everybody should be charging this. Everybody should be charging this. You know, the judge denied the shit. And I'm gonna come with receipts and we're gonna talk about it. This is the 2-year-old. I had posted this on what is Facebook? I posted this on Instagram yesterday. Father 2-year-old beaten victim wants harsher charges. That's when they only charged the simp enforcer with they only charged them with manslaughter at the time. Let me find that. When I first posted up, where's it at? You can't make this shit up. I got so many videos and posts I did on Facebook with the baby mama terrorist going to work if she got a job, but got the boyfriend simp she just met in a couple of months to watch the child and find out that he beat him to death, raped the child and all that shit. And the fact of the matter is, they don't press charges on these motherfuckers. They press charges maybe on the simp. They don't press charges on the baby mama terrorist for child neglect or aid assist, be in the house and allowing the shit to go on. Not at all. But I want y'all to see this. This is the boyfriend simp. This the boyfriend simp. This is the punk ass judge that denied. What's up, JJ Green? Lil Rock was good. This is the judge right here that denied the father to get access to a son. When he wrote letters, begged and pleaded, she denied it. They don't give a fuck. Why give the father custody and they lose some of that $51 billion crime bill? Simple Force don't give a fuck. Now, they say the baby mama Terry was at work and he was at home babysitting. And what kills me about these low-life baby mama terrorists, you think they're gonna call the boyfriend, I mean, not the boyfriend, they're gonna call the ex or the child's father and say, hey, I'm going to work. Can you take him? Nah, what they gonna say, we don't need him, we good, we's an independent, and fuck him, I have my nigga to watch him. So now your nigga watch him, the child pee on the couch, so now he start beating on the child to the point he was unconscious and he left him there. And then he called the baby mama Terry and she come flying home. See, people don't want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Perfect Blackness. What up, Mr. Palmer? Checking in for jury duty. Molly from the gym, my man. Leroy, what's up, bro? You got these baby mama terrorists who would rather some nigga they just met, just fucked around with, pump and dump probably, to go ahead and watch the baby. And they so comfortable. But when the father say, hey, can I give my son a daughter? They say, fuck you, nigga. Child support. But they never want the child around the father. They rather have some nobody that they don't even know who they had sex with the first hour to watch the baby while she go out and do whatever the fuck she doing. But yet, we the so-called deadbeats, don't want to be fathers, low life and everything else. I told you, I don't get these low life ass motherfuckers. But then get mad at me and call me all types of deadbeats and low lives and haters and antis, and man, you must be bitter still talking about this. You talk about it so much, it just seems like you bitter and you hurt and you mad. I am mad. I'm mad every time I look around. I see shit like this. I'm mad at the fact that I'm telling the truth and I'm showing receipts. Don't nobody want to make no change, do anything about it. I'm mad at the baby mama terrorists don't get to go to jail. They put on the simple enforcer. Hell, they'll put on the father and say, well, you ain't fight. You ain't try your best. You ain't do what you supposed to. Well, I'm going to show you what his father tried and did everything he could. And he blames himself still. It's his fault. And reality is not his fault. It's the baby mama terrorist's fault. But they ain't going to call that out. The only time everybody support the father is when the baby's dead and gone after the fact. And they say, oh, damn, she wasn't shit. But all beforehand, she ain't do nothing. The baby should be with the mother because she had him. She carried him. She's the most best fit just because your mama said so. Even though she's living with the great-grandparents, she's a better fit. And you in a stable home, family structured and everything else. But you still ain't shit. Like I said, simp boyfriend and a baby mama terrorist. Let me go back to that picture. I want y'all to see this again. Then we're gonna go onto the Facebook. Just want y'all to see this again. This is the baby mama terrorist and the simp boyfriend. See, she's so worried about taking pictures and selfies, she's telling everybody she got another nigga. And she doing good with her life. She living her best life with a nigga that's sagging his pants, showing his drawers. And she's trying to show her drawers. You know, that's how bitches be. Hug him, selfies, putting it online. And now, her 2-year-old baby was murdered by this simp enforcer motherfucker. Hey, for those that don't know, Brother Truth said Black Rob just died. I didn't know, and rest in peace to that brother. I had just did a video on how sick he was, and I went back on Instagram and showed him saying he was struggling with child support and he's really hurting. And that was back in October 2020 when he did an interview about that. And then looking now, he had multiple strokes and he actually did a video saying he wished he'll go. He was in so much pain. We will have to talk about that. This child support system ain't no joke. No joke. Rest in peace to that brother Black Rob, man. Shout out to Tracy Mills for the $9.99 donation. I always been wanted to be a good father like my pops, but it's craps like this is the reason why I'm riding solo for life. Keep your head up, brother. Yeah, I understand, bro. I was raising my mother and my father too, you know. But when you got a baby mama terrorist that want to manipulate kids and alienate you out the picture, you know, it's shit like that that will kill you. And it's unfortunate with like Black Rob. Stress killed him, and one he talked about was child support. But back to this, you got, like I said, this simp enforcer and this baby mama terrorist with the hair hat. This is him, because you see all this thin shit right here. That's hers. All this ain't hers. She allowed some dude to get a rebound nigga, take pictures, selfies, and everything else to kill the two-year-old little boy. Now, that's the other selfie. They like taking pictures in bathrooms and shit or whatever. But she's so worried about being with this nigga that she wasn't worried about this little boy. You know, this is why a lot of men are going their own way. This is why a lot of men are keeping their bunions cold and washing their hands and move on. This is why men are taking the red pill, living a frigid lifestyle, because they refuse to be involved with shit like this. This is why people are having higher standards and not going to have any type of sexual relations with these type of pieces of shit. That's why people going outside their race. This is why people are not going back in these hoods and going back with these bitches with these low life thinking. Because when you do, you end up in situations like this, trying to fight to be a father and still get set up for failure, and you still looked at as a deadbeat. This bitch got her son murdered, as far as I'm concerned. The simp enforcer did it, but she orchestrated the shit when she turned around, tried to keep the father out the picture, then reach out to him to get the kid, and it continued that lies to happen. I'm sure it's not the first time this dude was beating on this little boy. It just happened that he beat him to the point where he wouldn't wake up. Look at this. Look at that. I just want y'all to see it. This is in Orlando, Florida. Brown's King Goddess 96. Brown Skin Goddess 96. See, these baby mama terrorists are the main one that call themselves goddess, queens, Mother Earth, Queen of Queens. These are the same motherfuckers that will call you a deadbeat, a low life, don't want to be a father. He left us, he left we and all that shit. But this man been fighting, trying to get full custody from this funky motherfucker for a while. And the punk ass judge wasn't going. And he been saying that the child didn't want to go back. Shout out to Timestamp. Salute, bro. This is a sad story. Keep the message going. Oh, yes, I will. I bet the judge was black. Yeah, black. Yeah, she's black. Black woman. Yeah. It ain't always the white man. It ain't always the white man. When it comes to this family court system, they all clan. They all clan to me. They all one the same. They don't give a fuck about you, whether you black, brown, blue, or green. Come up in that motherfucker, trying to get some type of equal rights, equal parenting, trying to cope. Well, we ain't using the word co-parent, but try to be a father, try to parent, because they don't give a fuck about you. They didn't give a fuck about this father. Now this father's out here blaming himself, even though he fought, begged, pleaded, wrote letters to this judge and everything else. He's still blaming himself. That's what a real parent does. But then when I run around and say, man, wash your hands and move on, keep them veins cold, because you getting set up for failure, you losing everything you have, your livelihood, you getting stressed out, losing your health and everything else. They say I'm mean, evil, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yet, every time I look around, it's some bitch that either allowed their kid to get killed or she killed them. And allowing these simp enforcers to get in. This is why I tell y'all to tell your stories. And this is why this brother, the father, is trying to make sure you remember this child's name. We're going to get into that. Shout out to Brother Truth for the $5 donation. you're doing the Lord's work out here. I don't even have kids, but I recognize the importance of your message all the same. Ice Vein Squads for life. That's what I'm saying. I got people that reach out to me that don't have kids. This ain't just men that went through it and they mad throwing their fists up. It's people that I talk that do not have kids. And they see in the light because they don't want to be in this situation. Not at all. But like I said, I got motherfuckers I used to work from Cook County Hospital that sit back and say, he must be still mad and bitter about his situation. What situation? I don't give a fuck. I washed my hands and moved on a long time ago about my situation. I don't give a fuck. I don't have a situation. But these motherfuckers ain't nothing but living off government daddy and going along to get along, train ass niggas, sit back begging, pleading, living with motherfuckers and married a motherfucker they never wanted, unhappy ass, low like the baby mama terrorists, makeup wearing motherfuckers. So like I said, this is why you tell your truth, you keep your veins cold, and you don't entertain these motherfuckers that go against you because all they want to do is shame you and make you be the wrong dummy, bad guy, weak, emotion, everything else when it's really them. This is why you tell your story. You know what I'm saying? Ms. J said, I know where this rat didn't sense something wrong with this man. Oh, of course. What did they do? Why would she recognize when all she cared about is doing selfies and posts? This her Instagram. When I went on her Instagram, she shut it down. She shut that shit down quick. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Goddess didn't want her, I guess, her shit out there, but it's too late because they circulating this picture like a motherfucker. So let me get on to the Facebook page. This is the father, Rashad Hines Sr. His little boy name is, I believe it's Jeremy. Let me make sure, because make sure I'm right. Let me make sure. Because we definitely need to, I believe it's Jeremy. Let me check and make sure. Let me make sure we know his name. We're gonna know this Jaden. His name is Jaden, not Jeremy. His name is the little boy name is Jaden. The little boy is Jaden. And like I said, this must have been when it first started, when it first happened. He posted this is the father's Facebook page, y'all. Rashad Hines Sr. He said, this morning has been so hurtful. Shake my head. I lost my fat daddy. Me and his mom have a custody agreement signed by the judge. I wrote a letter to the judge saying that my son hates going with her. I asked her, was her boyfriend abusing my baby? She didn't even respond, but went straight to something else. Now, I want y'all to hear that again, what I just read. This is my first time reading this. He said, I wrote a letter to the judge saying my son hates going with her. I asked her, was her boyfriend abusing my baby? She didn't even respond, but went straight to something else. And you telling me that these baby mama terrorists love their kids? You telling me that these the motherfuckers the most best fit? You telling me that? And he said he asked her, he ain't talking shit, he ain't knocking the fool. He asked her, is this man abusing my baby or our baby? And she don't say shit. She jump on to the next subject. But you telling me these the motherfuckers that love their kids, these the most best fit. She should get primary custody or sole custody and get child support from you, and he can't see the kid, and this motherfucker is the most best fit. Like I tell y'all, this shit is designed to benefit for these baby mama terrorists. This system is designed to aid, assist these baby mama terrorists. Not designed for fathers. It's not designed for the most best fit. It's designed for the most benefit, which is government daddy and these baby mama terrorists. Let me continue. Now my baby is gone. I can't stop crying. I have no more fight left in me. This man will kill my son. This hurt is unreal. I coach all these kids, teach them, try to help get them off the streets. But my son is lifeless now. He teaching all these other boys how to stay off the streets and be real men, and he can't even be around his own son to teach him how to be a man because he's baby mama terrorists and his unjust ass system trying to destroy the family structure, just like Black Lives Matter. No difference. My baby was 2 years old. Please look after your kids, people. Nobody deserved this hurt. I'm so sorry, Jaden. Dad been there to help you when this man hurt you, fat. Rest in peace, Daddy. I promise to take care of RJ and Jalea. Nobody will hurt them or get close to them. God, the pain, shake my head. Love you so much, son. I can't stop crying. He took you from me. Shake my head. I will never forgive his mama for this. Shake my head. I wouldn't forgive this motherfucker at all. She should be locked up alongside with this motherfucker. But why would the government do that when she could produce and get pregnant once again and get more child support, get more sole custody, get more link cards, get more Section 8, get more vouchers, get more EBTs and Joe Biden rewards? Why would they put her in jail? She's a much better benefit than being around a cell. They'd rather put the father in jail, though, for fighting to be a father with false allegations and everything else, lose your livelihood and lose your career and everything else. These motherfuckers don't love their kids. They don't give a fuck about their kids. So this is him right here. I know he might have been fussy and cry sometimes when he does not get his way, but he was so lovable. You just had to get to know him. It's hurting me so bad. The tears just keep coming. I just went shopping for my boys. We had a big weekend planned. I have endured so much pain throughout my life, but I have no more fight left. One of my 3 is gone, and it hurts to my soul. I wasn't there to protect him, and I blame myself. Fat Daddy, I'm sorry. Shake my head. So he gonna have this guilt for the rest of his life, the remainder of his life. But it's the baby mama terrorist. I guarantee you, she ain't gonna have no guilt. She gonna say, I didn't know. I was at work. It's his fault. Dude did that. I didn't know he was gonna do all that. He cool with me. He nice to me. He do everything for me when I'm there. These motherfuckers, like I told you, these motherfuckers ain't shit. He also said, another post, the devil's trying so hard to take it all from me. Throughout my entire life, I kept a smile through all the hard times. No matter what was thrown at me, I kept saying and jokes kept coming. This is so hard for me, but I won't give up. I will not fold. The pain I'm enduring is excruciating. Nothing will bring my baby back to me. I want to quit coaching everything, but that's what the devil wants. I have to turn this pain into motivation in the name of my Jaden. I'm going to keep coaching, helping these kids, and keep loving and become a better me, because I know God doesn't make mistakes. I see all of you inboxing and text me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stop the tears. Let me get my footing under me and I'll respond. I promise I will not give up, but it hurts. But I promise I'll find some way to turn this pain into motivation in the name of my Jaden. I know my mom is holding them up in heaven. This is like the picture with his son and his 2 other boys. It looks like he got 3 kids. Now I want y'all to see this right here. Exhibit A. Can I turn this? I can't turn it. It's sideways. But this is the proof that he wanted to show when it came to the court date. Reason MOT sanction. January 15, 2021. Calendar entry deleted for 1/18/21, 1 p.m. February 4th, 2021. Order of granting motion for sanctions. February 12th, 2021. Letter, Rashad Hines. February 12th, 2021, agreement. February 19th, 2021, answer/response from judge, denied. This is when he was denied, when he was trying to get custody or full custody of this child. He was denied by that punk ass judge. March 09, 2021, final judgment on amended petition to establish paternity and other related relief. And in March 10th, 2021, letter of Rashad Hines. That judge, denied him February 19th, 2021. This is the entries, the record, I guess, when you go online. I wrote 2 letters to this judge explaining my son hates going with his mom. Shake my head. Shake my head. Shout out to Joseph Fair for the 1999 donation. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Jay Ham, man. This brother just gave a big donation, man. He just gave out $200 for the Baby Mama Terry's Bounty Hunters Fund. I'm happy and hyped up on the inside, but me talking about this shit got me pissed the fuck off. But I really do appreciate it. Shout out to you to the fullest. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you, my brother. He says, Mr. Palmer, keep doing the Lord's work. God bless you for what you do, brother. Me doing this, y'all, is not easy, man. This doing shit like this will make you go kamikaze. It will make you want to do the Machine Gun Kelly. The reason why I'm not going to do it because I keep my veins cold, and me going to jail ain't going to make this community that I want to build with changing laws in your minds a success. But I will take my anger and frustrations and keep exposing these baby mama terrors and building this brotherhood. He wrote 2 letters to this judge, and the judge denied it. She did one of these. Fuck what you talking about. That what she did. This when he posts the baby mama terrorists and the simp enforcer, because that's what he is, a simp enforcer. With the shirt on, with the shirt off. Both of them got trying to show their draws. You know, that's why I say these blue pilled ass baby mama terrorists, single motherism, raised ass niggas, that's where they come from. But like I say, they allow pieces of shit like this to habitate, and the father can't do shit but be a visitor, or he can't even be a father at all. He says they arrested this man this morning for admitting to killing my baby, Jaden Hines. My son died from internal bleeding. He was murdered by this monster. I asked his mom, was this man abusing my baby? And she never responded back. Her name is Vershandra Day. Vershandra Day. Never heard of that one. That's a new baby mama terroristic name. Vershandra Day. Y'all remember that name, y'all? So if y'all see a motherfucker like this, 9 out of 10 is her. I ain't never heard no Vershandra. Her name is Vershandra Day. I should have stopped my baby from going with them, but it was court ordered. I wrote 2 letters to the judge explaining she didn't even want my kids. Just a check from the government. I wrote 2 letters to the judge explaining she didn't want my kids. Just a check to the government. That judge don't give a fuck about she wanting money. She only want the kids for the government check. You know why? Because they all in the same system. Welfare, child support, family court, that's they Section 8, all that's in the same system. She not gonna go against the code. That's all equal beneficial to her. The judge, I'm about the judge. So she don't care about her having kids for that check. I told y'all, they do not give a fuck about this, about these baby mama terrorists setting these kids up for failure. They do not. I got you, Fire. Let me continue. she needs to be arrested as well. It's my fault, and I don't know how I can live with myself. These two monsters took my baby life. Investigate and arrest her too. I asked her, my baby was only 2. God, the pain. Why would you want to hurt a 2-year-old? Why? They did this to hurt me. They seen how much he loved his daddy when I would drop him off and pick him up. This is my fault. Now my baby's gone. Shake my head. And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. For those who watch Tommy Sotomayor or used to watch him or still watch him, he said it plenty of times. He said sometimes in order to save your baby's life, you have to walk away and go about your business, because the more you fight for your kid or the more you love your kid, the worse that child gets hurt and go down the road of getting killed. He said that a long time ago. He said that. He said that the more you love your kid and you fight for your kid, the more that kid suffer. That's why a lot of men walked away, because they didn't want their kid to die young. And that shit is real. And he said that. He said it numerous times. And just like he said, they both hated it. They both hated it. She ain't get charged or none of that. She should be charged just as much as this motherfucker. She should be charged with child neglect at least. I say accessory, but they ain't gonna do that because she wasn't around. But they should charge her with child neglect because you had her staying with some other motherfucker instead of being with the father. He does have a GoFundMe. Now, the GoFundMe, he's looking for $25,000. That's the goal. He got 1720. Now, this baby was murdered. It's on the news. It's on Fox News. We're going to see all that. They give him 1720. But the baby mama Teresa left their kids in the hotel in Ohio. So she go around the corner to go work at Domino's, alienating the father. One of the kids said she'd rather stayed in the hotel by herself, the 10-year-old, so she left her there. And another kid. The father found out. He called the police. She was locked up. They charged her with child neglect. And she was rewarded over $100,000 for leaving kids in a hotel when she could have dropped them off where she usually take them. But the little kid said she didn't want to go. She'd rather stay there. And she was charged with child neglect. She got $100,000 and she bought herself a new house. Now, this brother's son was murdered. And all he's good for is $1,700. See what I mean? Even when it comes to a child being murdered and a baby mama Terrence who go to jail for neglecting their kids, they get more rewarded than a father who's grieving. Ask for $20,000, $25,000, and he only gets $1,700. And you telling me that this system ain't gender biased? People are not gender biased. I just want y'all to see this. These bitches are more rewarded leaving their child at home saying, well, I was trying to go to work. And she get $100,000 and was able to buy a new house. He lost his son and all he gets is $1,700. Yep. Let's continue. This is I guess, I posted that the mug shot. 2-year-old Lakeland boy beaten to death. Mother's boyfriend, simp enforcer, arrested. He did it for misbehaving, but it was because he peed on the I'll read it to y'all. A man was arrested in this was in Florida, Polk County, Florida. A man was arrested in Lakeland Friday after police said he admitted to beating a 2-year-old child to death for misbehaving. The blows caused the child to go unconscious. But instead of getting help, police said Jones texted the child's mother, who was at work. The child's mother immediately left work, returned home, and called 911. So he didn't give a fuck. He called her. He didn't call 911. He called the baby mama Terry, so maybe she was gonna try to get him out the jam. Because if I beat the girl I'm kicking with child, and I'm beating, I kill him, I'm not calling her. She might come in the house and kill me. I'm finna try to do something else. He called her because he wasn't worried about it. And all she did was call 911. Jones was arrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of the child and taken to Polk County Jail. Yep. So the baby mama Terry didn't get arrested. Rebel Zoe said, I live in Polk County now, Mr. Palmer. I live in Lakeland, Florida, 863 now. Wow. You probably walk past these whores. Perfect Blackness, shout out to him, $5 donation. If you're an American black man and you're not angry, then something is wrong with you. We have every reason to come out of the womb pissed off. Yeah, I agree. 100%. This is when he was charged with manslaughter. The father came out. This is April 10th, 1:41 p.m. Lakeland police, manslaughter. This is bullshit. He killed my son. Charged him with murder. My son was 2 years old, and now I have to bury my baby. Shake my head. The ledger, he killed my son. I wanted that page. Nah, it's a media company. Oh, he tagged him in. He killed my son. I want him to be charged with murder. I will interview, protest, whatever need to do. I want true justice and not some bullshit charge to quiet the crowd. Shake my head. Yeah, I agree with that. Call the detectives. He need to be charged with murder. Justice for my baby. Justin, hashtag Justin for Jaden. So that's when he had everybody contact him, and he wanted people to charge with murder. I agree to the fullest. Then he posted, the baby, Jaden. So now it's on the news. Charge him with murder. This is CBS Miami. What's on here? Is it a video? I believe it's a video. Fair use, everybody. YouTube be
runners from
be tripping, and all I'm trying to do is put out the truth.
All over the country.
Let's see if this is.
Nearly 1,000 runners from all over the country competed in the 40th annual 7-mile bridge run today. This year, officials took coronavirus related.
No, that ain't it. Let me get out of here. I ain't reading this. Okay, that ain't the one anyway. My baby died a painful death at the hands of this monster. Shake my head. I know he was looking for his daddy and I wasn't there. Shake my head. He needs to be charged with murder. So that's, they're talking about that. This is the punk ass judge I want y'all to see. This is the judge. This is the judge. Somebody asked, I bet they was black. Oh, you damn right. Your mama black. Look at this. Taria Spore. This is the judge who denied my letters, who didn't even give my letters a fighting chance. And I won't stop until she is held accountable for ignoring my requests. She is also a big part of why my son is dead. When Jaden's mom abandoned him, he was just a couple of months old. She made me give him back to her. I want y'all to hear this shit again. You hear that? I want y'all to hear this again. I want y'all to hear this bullshit again. She is also a big part of why my son is dead. When Jaden's mom abandoned him, he was just a couple of months old. She made me give him back to her. And you telling me I'm the deadbeat piece of shit, running for child support, living off a bench, ain't worth a fuck, ain't got shit. You telling me I'm the motherfucker when this bitch right here, who's supposed to be all about the kids, supposed to be about the most best fit, supposed to be about what's right, supposed to be about the truth, supposed to be the law. And you telling me that this bitch gave back a neglectful ass baby mama terrorist? When his father fought and begged and pleaded and sent letters, and you knew that she neglected kid, and yet you still give the baby back to her, and y'all tell me that this shit ain't real, and nah, we don't want to talk that far. We just gonna talk about this over here, but we ain't gonna talk about we're going to child support and this family court shit, because nah, we ain't with that. You know, we red pill and all, but we ain't going on like that. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all, man. Don't ever one of y'all motherfuckers ever come on my inbox, my text message, my motherfucking IG, my motherfucking YouTube, back in the inbox, ever come tell me no shit about you motherfucker must be mad in your feelings, you jealous, you run for child support, you just don't want to be a father. That's what she said and all that shit, bitch. As long as I'm living, I'm gonna expose all you know like that ass motherfuckers. Cause I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers sit back talking about that men don't want to be fathers. All 85% of men is on child support. You telling me that they want to be deadbeats and they never want to be in the picture. They want to be weekend fathers. They rather just pay a check and that's it. And then when the father say, fuck, I'm tired of this shit, I'm getting sick. Then you say, well, you ain't fight hard enough, man. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. This shit right here, and this ain't the only shit I ever posted. But this is some shit that's in 2021. Because motherfuckers so quick to be like, well, you posted no shit that happened last year. Motherfucker, don't matter, it happened. This shit just happened this month. And y'all sit back and talk about what the fuck I ain't doing what I am. I'll tell you one thing. I ain't no liar. I ain't no motherfucking liar. You got this motherfucking a judge. Since y'all talk about these black queens and we supposed to protect them and we supposed to guide them and all that shit, this is one of your queens, y'all, that took up for a so-called queen. Didn't give a fuck about the young prince to grow up to be his own man and be a king, to be with the father king. You took him back to the gutter with the baby mama terrorist, allowed to be with the Joker simp, and now he's dead and gone, all because he peed on the couch. And she's not gonna be charged. And I guarantee this judge ain't gonna get charged. She'll be back in, if she's one of them political judges, she'll be back in office in no time. And if she's not a political judge, she's gonna stand that motherfucker. These are the ones I'm supposed to protect. These are the ones I'm supposed to make excuses for, like these fake ass black pro simps. And I bet she the main one that says she for what's right, she for what was benefit for the child. I want to read this part again. She is also a big part why my son is dead. When Jaden's mom abandoned him when he was a couple of months old, she made me give him back to her. She is part of the blame for my son dying as well. I wrote and told her that Jaden's mom did not want him, and he cries every time. If he goes to her every news, if I have to go to every news outlet in America, I won't stop till my son get proper justice and all parties who were involved are held accountable. Hashtag justice for Jaden. The sad part and the reality part is this. The only person who will get justice is the father. The baby is gone. He can't suffer no more. He can't go through no pain or abuse or anything no more. He don't have them problems no more. We will have to live with the pain, the suffering, and some type of assurance and some type of way to get ourselves back in order. Not the dead. Once you're gone, all your pain, suffering, everything is over. The only person who gets the justice is going to be the father. This is for the living, not the deceased. So why the fuck we got to wait till somebody die, get murdered, to all of a sudden say, yeah, we need to change this law, we need to change that law. They don't want to change these laws. Because if they did, they'd have been changed before this shit happened. They're not going to change the goddamn thing. They still ain't going to make it mandatory 50-50 parents time because that's less money than they $51 billion crime bill. Let me continue. This is the news right here I wanted to post. He said, I will not stop until my son receives true justice. The only justice is going to be for the father. The son, he won't get justice because he's gone. So he won't get justice. Hopefully he's getting peace. You know? And just like Joseph just said, the news media don't want to hear that, bro. Right. If the woman was a victim and the son was killed, then the motherfucker, they'll be all over it. But when the father go through it, they ain't gonna talk about it like that. But let's check out the news media. This is Fox News, of course. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna aid assist Mr. Hines so we can help put this shit out here.
Police say the boy suffered multiple.
Hold on, let me start this from the beginning. It's only a minute and a half, minute and 46 seconds.
In his care, police say the boy suffered multiple blunt force trauma injuries. Fox 13's Justin Matthews spoke with the boy's father, who says the charges against the man who was arrested aren't serious enough.
Jaden Hines turned 2 years old 3 weeks ago.
Now I have to bury my son due to a senseless act of violence from a guy who I consider a monster. Anybody who hurt a child is a monster.
Rashad Halsey Hines is Jaden's father. Now a big piece of his family is gone.
Jaden is a lovable kid, a wonderful kid who loves his little sister and older brother.
Hines splits custody of the children with their mother. The Lakeland Police Department says this man, Al Gray Jones, is the mother's boyfriend and was watching Jaden Thursday night while his mom was at work. Police say Jones got mad at Jaden for urinating on the couch and told investigators he struck the child in several areas of his body, causing him to go unconscious.
I want y'all to hear that again. What he did.
Little sister and older brother.
Hines splits custody of the children with their mother. The Lakeland Police Department says this man, Al Gray Jones, is the mother's boyfriend and was watching Jaden Thursday night while his mom was at work. Police say Jones got mad at Jaden for urinating on the couch and told investigators he struck the child in several areas of his body, causing him to go unconscious.
It explains in the autopsy my son suffered laceration to the liver, brain bleeding, and bruised all of his body. It seems to me that was a bit more premeditated.
Police say Jones is facing charges of aggravated manslaughter of a child.
My son was tortured and murdered. And aggravated manslaughter is not enough. I will not settle for that.
Police also say instead of immediately calling 911, Jones texted the boy's mother. Investigators say they talked on the phone, then she left work, and 911 wasn't called until she got home. Hines says he wants his son's mom to be held accountable too.
I won't stop until all parties are held accountable for the death of my son. I will not stop. I will not stop.
Reporting in Lakeland, Justin Matthews, Fox 13 News.
Tonight, Jones is being held without bond in the Polk County Jail.
If you're trying to get...
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Yeah, it's real news. And this shit happens all the time. The only problem is, the only time we know about it when it's on social media. They're not going to put this on mainstream because they don't want people to protest and act a fool, wild out, go against the courts and everything else. They're not. But let some dude that resists try to flee from the police, he gets shot. Now y'all want to tear up the fucking downtown. Fuck out of here. Now, here we go again. Keep sharing my son's story until true justice is served. That's what I had posted on the thumbnail. Judge, she should be arrested, but I know she's not. She should lose her license. She should be out of office, but they're not gonna do that. This is the simp boyfriend. This is the press that died at a young age that should not be dead. Where's Black Lives Matter on this? Oh, they're in Minnesota. And the other one's looking, and the other one is looking at looking over, you know, she getting her 5 houses and shit. And Cadillac commercials, and that's what they doing. They got theirs. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about no black life. The last video I took with my baby as I sat in the dark and think about all the good times we had. My baby loved basketball. I won't stop coaching these kids and helping them become better individuals daily through the game both me and my Jaden loves. I love you, son, and I won't stop fighting for you. 100, love, fist, hashtag justice for Jaden. Look like they did a balloon release Thursday, April 15th. I think it's a video on here. He said, "Come out and help me celebrate my baby's life." He loved PJ Masks. That's all you ever wanted to watch. The minute I walked through the door from work, he would be up all night watching every possible episode. It's like his first time. Rest in heaven, son. Dad will not stop fighting for you. Hashtag justice for Jaden. That's him still posting stuff on the news article. Fox, YouTube. Share. Get my son's story out there. It will not stop until true justice is served. This is on YouTube. I don't know.
Well, Jaden was just
The father of 2-year-old beating victim says system failed son, death preventable. Yes, his death was preventable. And as he's heard earlier, he said she neglected this baby when he was a few months old. And the judge made him give him back to her. That's what these whores do. Whores stick together. Whores love whores.
Well, Jaden was just 2 years old, but
Fair
he
use.
used his words to communicate that he didn't want to go to mommy's house. Records show that Jaden's dad expressed safety concerns to the court, noting that Jaden did not want to go to his mother's house. 2 months later, Jaden was at his mother's house when police say a man beat and killed him.
Jaden Hines loved playing, pizza, and PJ Masks. The 2-year-old split his time between his mom and dad's house. On Thursday, 5:30 p.m., in accordance with the court-ordered custody agreement, Rashad Hines dropped off his son.
It's excruciating pain to even think about what I could have done better in order to prevent this from happening. I just wish I would have just kept him that day.
That day would be Jaden's last. Lakeland police say Allegra Jones, a man dating Jaden's mom, beat him unconscious. Instead of calling 911, he texted the child's mother, who rushed home from work. Jaden died of blunt force trauma. The suspect, who has multiple narcotics arrests, is now charged with aggravated manslaughter. Rashad says he warned the Florida Department of Children and Families and the court.
But how many more kids this system has to fail in order for this message?
You heard what he said, though. He warned family court. He warned child support. He warned that punk ass judge. He warned them. Told them they didn't give a fuck what he was talking about. You know, that's crazy.
Aggravated manslaughter. Rashad says he warned the Florida Department of Children and Families and the court.
But how many more kids this system has to fail in order for this message to get through to them that things need to change? I called DCF, no one did anything. I did stated to the judge, no one did anything.
Nearly 2 months ago, Rashad filed this letter with the Polk County Clerk of Court. He requested a new hearing, citing concerns, writing Judge Toria Score, quote, "I strongly feel for the safety of my children. My son cries his eyes out when he has to go." On Monday, we reached out to the judge and DCF. Judge Score had no comment, and DCF tells
I bet that bitch didn't have no motherfucking comment. What's she gonna say? I thought it was the best interest of the child that it stay with this low life piece of shit baby mama terrorist and the simp enforcer. What's she gonna say? And just like my man said, I bet she don't lose no sleep. Nope, she off to the next case. She off to the next motherfucker. Hell nah, she don't give a fuck. Look at her. That's baby mama terrorism itself. Shout out to Alma Z, $2 donation. Now where's Dr. Umar at? Pro-black for black boys, man. Okay. All right. He ain't over here. But I will say he did talk about, he told them fake ass queens that he did say this on Instagram. He posted to them that you hurting black men, especially ones with low income, put them on child support. And they all got in his ass. Because he's on child support too. Just so y'all know, he's on child support. He don't pay it, but he's on child support and he's alienated from seeing his father by one of the Mother Earth motherfuckers. He got 2 kids. I know about the one. He's alienated by Mother Earth. So y'all can look it up.
of my children. My son cries his eyes out when he has to go. On Monday, we reached out to the judge and DCF. Judge Spoor had no comment, and DCF tells us they're still researching the case. Rashad's days are dark.
DCFS. They call it DCF here. We call it DCFS. They say they're still searching the case. It's too late, motherfucker. I mean, it's not too late, I guess, if you want to do a lawsuit and get some money, but it's too late. The baby's gone. Fuck that money. Yeah, you sue and get paid and get some money and maybe can start some type of non-profit and everything and something on his behalf and shit, but it's too late. What's that an interview? What's that to go look at? What, that y'all fucked up? Y'all know y'all fucked up. They know they fucked up. They always fuck up. Even when they see shit wrong in the house, they still make excuses to keep the kid in the house, the raggedy motherfucking baby mama terrorists.
And DCF tells us they're still researching the case.
Yeah, right.
Rashad's days are dark, but he's doing his best to stay strong for Jaden.
I will not stop, and I hope you guys don't stop to get my son's story out there. Push it. Make sure everybody knows the truth. Push my son's story because he deserved better and he deserved justice. And for someone to hurt him, all he wanted was love. You would like him. If you would get to know him, you would love him. He would embrace you. If you just showed that you love him, he would love you.
If she's a baby mama terror, she won't love him either. Like I said, notice he's out here posting these videos and talking and everything else. He's not getting the same reaction that the baby mama terrorists who neglected the kids at the hotel got. She got $100,000, bunch of GoFundMes, and sympathy and everything else from celebrities to the regular beings. This man gets $1,700.
State attorney is still investigating and more charges could come. If you're in this situation, call the clerk's office. There's procedures you must follow to get a new hearing. We've requested public records and will follow the state's death investigation. In the Tampa newsroom, Moses 80, 8 on your side.
They always talking about a bunch of steps and all that shit. Let's continue. Let me see. Yeah, he's steady posting. He got the GoFundMe again. He's definitely posting. I don't know if this is a repeat. Might be a repeat. Yeah, it's repeat. Justice for Jaden, hashtag. This is bigger than me. We have to protect these babies from a corrupt system and those who seek to harm our children. And I will not stop until all parties involved are held equally responsible. Okay, guys, I'm taking a list for the people that wants a shirt. Oh, okay, that's when they was giving out the shirts for Jaden Hines. I think they was doing the balloon, throwing the balloon in the air, sharing the story. Is it the same one? Okay, here you go. This keep sharing my son's story. I won't stop until I get justice from the father. Look like that's when.
Uncover why Jaden was in this situation.
Here we go.
Keith, we're trying to uncover why Jaden was in this situation to begin with. We've searched court records, contacted relatives, requested the 911 call, a news report, and any potential calls for police service. Tonight, the big question is, was the state's child welfare agency involved?
Tonight, new video of Jaden Hines' alleged killer in court as he's charged with first-degree murder. If convicted, Allegra Jones could face death.
So now you see they have now charged him with first-degree murder, and if he's found guilty, he will get the death penalty. That sounds good to me. I want to hear that again.
The state's child welfare agency involved.
Tonight, new video of Jaden Hines' alleged killer in court as he's charged with first-degree murder. If convicted, Allegra Jones could face death. The Lakeland Police Department's upgraded documents state after beating the 2-year-old, the suspect allowed Jaden to lay unconscious for at least 60 minutes. Rashad Hines is Jaden's dad.
No 2-year-old child, mine, whoever should be experiencing something like that and have to die that way. So I would want the most extreme, harsh punishment possible.
The suspect has a criminal history and he was dating Jaden's mom. Rashad says several months ago, he warned the Florida Department of Children and Families and the court, writing letters to the judge and calling DCF. Rashad tried to change the custody agreement, he says, partly due to his ex's alleged history.
She did me because it was her first daughter, and that should have played a factor in to the judge's decision because it's not my letter. All that should have been evaluated on making the decision.
Records we uncovered show Jaden's mom was in court for a different custody case in Polk County in 2016. We called her listed number and we're waiting.
Y'all heard that? She was in court for a different case. See, that's what I'm saying. These baby mama terrorists, they have a bunch of kids that they don't want so they can go to court, get child support and all the other benefits and give him every other weekend. Really, she don't give a fuck about the child. This was somebody else. For somebody else. Now imagine, she was going to court for somebody else. She got sympathy force over there, beating kids and babies and shit, and going through all these other niggas. See, that's what I'm saying, man. This is why we as men had to change the laws of our mind, because we don't want to be in no situation like this. We don't. We already been through our shit up the hills of Sixth Creek, but not like this. That's why I say no man is exempt when it comes to this child support shit. You can be red pill, blue pill, all that, but you can prevent it when you change the laws of your mind. But no man is exempt for going through some shit like this. And people need to stop thinking, hey, it can't be me because shit, I ain't going. You know, anything can happen, bro. These motherfuckers are wolves in sheep's clothing. They put holes in condoms. You throw it in the garbage can, they take it out, put it in themselves and get pregnant and shit. You know, all that shit. That's why we have to better ourselves, because we can't be in shit like this. That's why a lot of men are scared to get married, scared to bump into a woman, scared to flirt with a woman, because they don't want to get caught up and go to jail or be falsely accused or deal with a baby mama terrorist. I can't get mad at none of y'all. Let's do it again.
To the judge's decision, because
she got a different case.
All that should have been evaluated on making the decision.
Records we uncovered show Jaden's mom was in court for a different custody case in Polk County in 2016. We called her listed number and we're waiting to hear back. Tonight, Rashad says your support is helping him survive.
The other day, you go to the gym and coach, and some of the kids that I used to coach, they bring me comfort. Like just knowing that I can use this as a motivational tool to better myself and better those around me, and help bring awareness to the fact.
Judge Torio Spohr had no comments. Now, on Monday, we asked the Florida Department of Children and Families if they had any involvement in this case at all. Days later, and they still have not been able to answer that simple question.
They're not going to answer that question. They know they was involved. They're not going to answer that question on the grounds it might incriminate them. They're not going to answer that question. And I hope, since he's going to still coach these young men, that he tell them stay away from baby mama terrorists and take the red pill and don't get in a situation like I end up being in.
Not been able to answer that simple question. They say they are still researching it.
Okay, they researching. That's a good one.
On your side.
That's a good one. They researching it. Huh. That's a good one. Shout out to Tracy Mills for the $4.99. You heard what Mr. Palmer said about chicks getting pregnant. I'm getting snipped in June. It is what it is. Stay alert. I ain't even mad at you, brother. Thank you, everyone who came out to the balloon release to honor my son. I still can't believe I had to bury my baby but seeing how much support I have from the community and the love you all shared really helped me ease the pain a bit. Thank you to Lakeland PD for stopping by and offering their condolences as well. You guys didn't have to, but you did, and I am very appreciative for you, for you all doing that. This is only the beginning. I still have much to do in the name of my son Jaden. So I guess as the balloon released, police was there. That's what's up. Shout out to the police. Can't get mad about that. Look like it's a officer with the sign justice for Jaden hashtag because I'm a father too. Lee Alexander Amos. Shout out to him. Big up to my guy Lee Alexander Amos for honoring my son. I appreciate you guys. This means a lot. This one he went live April 15th. We're gonna listen to a little bit what he got to say. Not all.
One officer out here harassing.
I don't want to talk about you. Talking about officer harassing.
You're relaxing, celebrating the life of my son, Jaden Hines, justice for Jaden, and this guy right here keeps harassing us, trying to write us a ticket and stuff for Bob.
Yeah, something about police harassing.
Turn my flash on. Please take a good look at him. This officer right here. He's trying to pull up now because he know he's wrong. He know he's wrong.
Oh, okay. He's exposing the police. You always gotta, you always got them fucking nigga police officers. That's why you gotta be careful with him. That's him right here. I guess took a picture of him. Yep. But oh, she did lose custody of her first daughter, and that should have played a factor in the judge's decision. Oh. The father of the toddler who was beaten to death in Lakeland says he tried months to warn the court DCF and change the custody agreement. Justice for Jaden is a family's hashtag. So, look like she lost custody. The 1099, I ain't heard nothing about it, bro. Keep sharing my story, my son's story. I will not stop. Thank you so much for your continuing coverage of my son and my fight for justice. Only one channel, look like channel 5. Well, channel 8. Here's channel 5. Let's see.
Keith, we're trying to uncover why Jaden was in this situation to begin with. We've searched court records, contacted relatives, requested the 911 call, a news report, and any potential calls for police service. Tonight, the big question is, was the state's child welfare agency involved?
Of course they was.
Tonight, new video of Jaden Hines' alleged killer in court as he's charged with first-degree murder. If convicted, Allegra Jones could face death. The Lakeland Police Department's upgraded documents state after beating the 2-year-old, the suspect allowed Jaden to lay unconscious and he was writing letters to the judge and calling DCF. Rashad
this is the same one.
Change the custody agreement, he says, partly due to.
That's the same one, y'all. But it says she did lose custody of her first daughter, and that should have played a factor in the judge's decision. So she lost custody to one kid. And that's another thing, y'all. If y'all dealing with a woman that got a kid or she lost custody and all that shit, don't get serious with that motherfucker. If she lost her kid and it was justified, why chance that? Don't chance that shit. Because then if y'all have a kid, she'll lose your kid too because of her fuck ups and shit. And as you see, the court's gonna support her. So don't be knocking these stupid ass baby mama terrorists up. This is what I was looking for.
What happened to my live video, boy? Somebody shut it off. Shut. Somebody shut my live video off. Thank Facebook keep me on my live video. I'm gonna log right back in. keep me off the live video. I'm gonna log right back in. Yep. I don't know what happened. They keep me off the live stream, Facebook, whatever. I'm gonna log right back in. You're right. I am feeling a lot of pain. Feeling a lot of pain. You're right. I am. I'm feeling a lot of pain. You're right. I am. That's not gonna stop me from making rational decisions. Don't stop me from making rational decisions and doing what I need to do for my baby. See, why you calling me, bro? You be talking me on here. Stop calling me. You got something to tell me. Text my phone. I ain't been able to sleep at nighttime. I ain't been really eat nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolled over and not feeling my 2-year-old son next to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. People keep trying to put themselves in my shoes. They keep trying to put themselves in my shoes. If you don't know what I'm feeling, you can't put yourself in my shoes. That's impossible. So why you call me? If you know it's gonna end, why would you call me? If you know that it's gonna end, what sense does that make? Why call me if you know it's gonna end? Why even take time to call me? Like, use your brain, man. I didn't even get to save that video from talking to the officer. I'm gonna go ahead and get a copy of this thing anyways. Right out here with my sign, trying to get these corrupt officers out of here. But think about it. Say if I don't file no complaint, we just let this officer keep going. He working here tomorrow night. What if he come harass somebody else and they reach for a phone recorder and he shoot them, tell them they got a gun? He gonna get off scot-free because ain't no body cameras. They ain't got no body cameras. That's why they need body cameras. He'll get off scot-free. Now somebody else lost a child because of this guy. Need to get him out of there, man. Officer Boykin, what is that name is? Boykin, whatever his name is. He don't even know officer. Officer Boykin, advance number 286. Judge 4, deny both of my letters on dealing with my children. Y'all need to get out of there. Man gonna call me into my live video. I ain't even get to save it. Gonna call me. It's crazy. Hey, you're right. I am hurting. You're right. I am. Okay. I am grieving the loss of my son. You're right. I am. It does hurt me every single day. I feel empty, hollow on the inside. But like I said, it's a lot of other worse things I could be doing. Now I'm sitting protesting with my son. I could be doing much worse things, holding the world accountable for the losing of my child, but I'm not. I'm trying to use his death in a good memory. I'm trying to use his death for something positive, not something bad. I could be out here doing the wrong things. I know a lot of people lose a child to go out and kill other people. I ain't did none of that. I'm not gonna do none of that. My son was murdered, man. Murdered. 2-year-old baby due to a corrupt system. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing at all. Anybody gotta stand alone. I gotta stay out here alone. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't need no crowd.
And that's the sad part. When it comes to men fight for their kids, most of us, we stand alone because the majority is going to be on the other side supporting the baby mama terrorist whores and these simping forces and shit like that. This system failed him all the way around, just like it failed a lot of men, you know, and it's definitely unfortunate, and he's all by himself. And that's why I tell y'all often keep them veins cold, because there's going to be a lot of things you're going to feel, endure, you know, and this is why you gotta keep them veins cold. I want to give a shout out to Hero. Shout out to Pride for the $10 donation. Preach, bro. Appreciate you, brother.
I stay out here alone. to sit out here. This is what it'll be. The majority of people thinking, oh, so I say, man, like, everybody asking me, oh, man, I'm offering my condolences to you. I'm sorry. I mean, you should tell me. And one time, nobody stopped me and say, Rashard, how do you feel? Tell me, how do you feel? And one time, if I had more people to do that care about me to do that, say, how do you feel? I wouldn't need a goddamn counselor. Oh, I'm not going to see no counselor either. You just ask me, how do you feel? Rashard, how do you feel? Instead of saying, oh, this, yada, 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 give me all that bullshit. Ask me, how do I feel?
And that's what a lot of men go through just trying to fight child support. You know, equal parenting and his rights and stuff like that. You got these fake ass supporters that come talking that, you know, yada, 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 and one ear going out the other because they ain't talking the right shit because they don't give a fuck. They just want to say something. And then they want to subliminally say, oh, do you really want to get your kid? I don't think it's fair to the child because the child should be with the mom and everything else. So he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
Ask me, how do I feel? And I can address to you, how do I feel? Nobody has done that for me. Nobody has done that. And he was harassed by this officer last night after I thanked him for coming out to my son's balloon release. It's just ridiculous. Officer Boykin, badge number 286. Judge Denama Levels. Judge Therese Ford. Circuit Court, District 10, whatever how you say that shit. And I'm trying to talk to the officer about one of the scholars. He's still trying to take up for him. How you trying to take up? Because they don't hold each other accountable. That's what it is. They don't hold each other accountable. That's wrong with the system. They want us as citizens to hold each other accountable, but they don't hold each other accountable. First thing for crime committed, first thing they say, if you have any whereabouts of the person who committed the crime or any whereabouts about the case, please contact Crime Stoppers. But then, what about the officers committing crimes? Who can contact with the officers committing crimes? Who do we tell? Why don't you guys report to Crime Stoppers about your fellow officers? They want all help, but they don't want to help. They don't want to help themselves to get down these corrupt damn officers. They want the citizens help, but they don't want to help us to get these corrupt officers off the street. Does that make sense to you? It don't make sense. Tired? Ain't been asleep? I don't really sleep like that no more. Can't really sleep like that. I'll be up. I'm tired. I'm up. No sleep. You got people telling me, oh, somebody gonna tell me get from up here. Man, shut the fuck up.
Now, you heard he said, somebody said, get from up there. It's no different from somebody telling you, man, just let the baby mama tell us how the kid. Just give it up. Don't try. Just let it go. Like he said, shut the fuck up.
You tell me how to feel. Try to tell me how to feel. Sit up here. Sit up here. Every day I gotta wake up and my baby ain't next to me. It's a hurtful ass feeling. Hurtful ass feeling, man. This is the best way I know how to get my voice across. I'm gonna use this to get my voice across. That's what I'm gonna do. And the thing about it, man, the biggest thing I've come to realize is that, you know, it's like, I don't want no, I'm gonna tell you that, I'm tell you like this. I don't want no fake ass love, no fake ass support. I want people who genuinely understand where I'm coming from. Because if that was any one of you guys on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'd be there for you, consoling you with my deepest condolences that will happen to your child. I don't want no fake ass love, no fake ass condolences for you to try to fit in with the crowd. All that fake ass love and fake ass condolences for you to try to fit in with the crowd. I don't want that. I want people who genuinely understand, well, not really understand because she's lost a child, but genuinely feel sorry for me for losing my baby. You know what I'm saying? Who are completely suffering. You know, when I lost a child, I'd be sorry. It hurt me to my heart. I don't want no fake ass love, no fake ass condolences. Don't give me that. Try to fit in. Don't try to post my son's stuff on your Facebook page to try to fit in and get likes. I'm not here for no video. I'm not here for no likes. I'm not here for no fucking donations. I'm not here for what's right. My son was murdered due to corrupt system. Police officers, all that shit. I'm not here for all that shit. I'm not here for the right reasons. The right reason. If you know me, I ain't never been no fake person. If I got something to tell you, I'm gonna tell you to your face. I ain't gonna say behind your back, I'm gonna tell you to your face. That's just who I am. Never been that.
That's all I'm gonna play. It's just that's basically about it. I just put the link in the stream, y'all. Anybody want to chime in right quick? Give me your thoughts. How do y'all feel about this? You know, like I said before, these baby mama terrorists and this unjust ass system is the problem on why fathers is not in the picture. On why fathers are not allowed to be fathers, on why fathers are every other weekend. It's because of shit like this. These baby mama terrorists and these no good ass judges. It's judges like this, white, black, Hispanic, it doesn't make a difference. It's shit like this that help aid, assist shit like that. For real. It's shit like this. It's shit like this is the reason why a lot of men don't want kids, taking red pill and going their own way, living a frigid lifestyle because of shit like this. That cause kamikaze within our community. This shit is definitely sad, it's hurtful, and it's unfortunate that this brother ain't getting enough support, aid, assist. Like I said, they'll donate $100,000 to a bitch that neglect her kids in Ohio, but you give him $1,700. Y'all need to take heed of that. Y'all definitely need to take heed of that. And these judges don't give a fuck about your race and how good much of a father you is and how much you work and what you got going on. They don't give a fuck. What's up, Rebel?
What's good, man? Man, I just want to say thank you for your platform and getting this message out there. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to say I was on child support for a while, and then lucky something happened with my son's mother, and she took me off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it happened, but it happened. So I'm thankful.
Hey, congratulations, bro. Let me give you that law and order.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
brother.
Thank you. Now I have another son, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually working on getting custody of him Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't want now this story right here just made it like certified in my mind. Like, yeah, you need to go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Get custody of my son. Cause I was already thinking about it, but I'm finna go ahead and do it and make it official. Now, first of all, I want to say Florida is, man, baby, single mother, like it probably the capital, man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know, man. I used to live in California, it's a lot of them out there, but I'm telling you, but Florida, it's a lot of them because everything ratchet, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So this story happens like all too common, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I had actually had a friend of mine, a classmate. He actually went to prison for this same shit. He killed his girlfriend's kid, man, like beat him to death and everything. I saw it on the news, like in a newspaper, as I'm walking out of the convenience store, and I saw his picture. I pick up the thing, I'm reading. I'm like, oh, this nigga a killer, baby killer. You know what I'm saying? So
This somebody you knew, your friend?
no, he wasn't my friend.
Oh,
Actually, like you know how like you know a chick that you
yeah,
messing around with and
yeah.
trying to get with. Well, this was her nigga that she was with at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
He used to
Fuck,
beat on. Yeah, he used to beat on and everything, and I was just a homeboy. Like, yeah, you need to get up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that was my simp time back in high school, you know.
I
But
get
man, but yeah, when it first came out and they said just simple manslaughter, I was like, nah, this can't be right. I know this can't be right because Polk County, when it comes to children and elderly, they do not play, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I
Like,
mean,
if
hey, you know what, bro? I say they don't play after the fact, but why they don't play doing when this
oh
man
oh
trying to
oh
get custody and shit?
because it's man, child support heaven. Like the Florida will rake the shit out of you, man. When it comes, my bad, I don't mean to say that word.
No, it's cool. No, it's free
Okay,
range. Yeah, no, free.
okay. But I'm
Fuck
trying.
all
Okay, but I'm trying to tell you, bro. Florida do not, like when it comes to child support, they do not play, but they just as tough when it comes to certain laws, stuff that they care about. They tough on it. They tough on child support because the state making money. They tough
right.
on the elderly because the elderly can move down here. And they want the elderly to feel like it's safe to come down here. And the children, they just don't even like as far as the death of the child. Now after the fact, oh, you gonna hang. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even play. Like we have a sheriff down here. I want y'all to Google him, man. Sheriff Grady Judd. I think he's the president of the Sheriff Association, or he was the president of the Sheriff Association of the United States, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, like this motherfucker was. He a tough motherfucker. But the story is very sad and everything. What I want to do is on Monday I'm gonna ride by the courthouse, because that's the courthouse, and right across the street is actually the bookend, like the annex to go before you get locked, like to get booked in to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right across the street from that courthouse, and it actually has an underground tunnel to the courthouse to that jail. It's crazy.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, I'm gonna go out there and try to find a brother, let him know that it is a community of brothers out there that, you know what I'm saying, that know about his story, and see if he would like to maybe come up on your platform or something like that. Maybe get some more attention to his story, and you know what I'm saying, whatever.
No, most doubt, no doubt. So you in Florida too, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you said Lakeland, because I was just listening to your stream, I wasn't even really paying much attention. But then when you said Lakeland, Florida, Polk County, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that hurt my ears up, because there was a lot of crazy stuff that be happening in Florida, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
I see your name, Rebel Zoe. You with the Zoe Pound?
Oh no, well, you know, everybody down in Haitian, they say they so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was asking because I know about it. A lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people don't know, but I seen the documentary, man. I was like, damn, they was on their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like believe me, you know what I'm saying? Believe me, Pops was heavy in it. You know what I'm saying? My uncles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I talked to one of them that was running this shit, man. A while, years ago, maybe about 10 years ago. I talked to them after they had on not American Gangster, but
Macazo or Gangland.
Yeah, Gangland. I talked to him online, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
He was cool, bro. And I talked. He said, because they were doing music and stuff, and I was doing my music. And I asked him, like, how did it help you? He said it went both ways. He said it did, but then people got more scared of him when it comes to the music. I said, oh damn. So,
yeah, because like the first thing if you tell somebody you're a Haitian down here too, that's like, they kind of like they raise their eyebrow up at you, because it's either two ways. Either you really nice, like what they call it. Well, I forgot this is a name that they call it, man. Pierre something, man, but it's somebody who nice, who they come from the island. They ain't trying to cause no trouble. They ain't trying to go to jail. Or you got something that's just wild and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, because Morton just posed. He said Florida like their title 11D reimbursement funds. It pays for salaries, health benefits, and pensions. That's all.
I don't know exactly, but I do know that they do take care. Like I'm telling you, Florida is one of those places. If you're a business owner, you gonna come down here. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. When all the riots and stuff like that was going on and stuff like that, y'all ain't really hear no big news of that going on in Florida, did y'all?
I didn't.
Exactly. You know why? Because everybody in Florida know that everybody in Florida probably carrying a gun. So if you come to their business or if you come to their house with that stupid shit, and you gonna get shot.
Damn. Well, that's how Trayvon Martin got killed. They try to use that hold your
Yeah,
ground law.
yeah, exactly. Because that stand your ground, they got the cancel doctrine. It's all kind of stuff that they like, gun owners and stuff like that. Yeah, and then like all the, if you go to a gun shop right now, because I'm a gun owner, I'm a registered gun owner, and I go to guns, and I go in the gun store, it be packed full of people in there. It be Chinese motherfuckers in there buying big shit. You be like, what the fuck?
They doing it now because now they want to say it's the black people that's beating them all day long and shit. So that
Man,
bullshit.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
out of here.
yeah,
Let me ask you this:
yeah.
uh, Is it a lot of brothers? Because I ain't never talked to many people in Florida. Is it a lot of brothers or a lot of men down there on child support?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I had a homeboy back in the days. I'm gonna tell you this when I was in high school. I had a homeboy. He was 15 years old, man. This man had 2 kids at 15, and they was from older women. And I ain't never hear nothing about those women going to jail, anything, bro. I promise you, this man was 15 years old with 2 kids.
Damn. That's
Man, I know a dude. This man, he was in jail on child support, and they have what they call a when you don't you gotta pay a what is that called, man?
for your probation officer.
No. Say like if you owe back child support or whatever, they'll come lock you up until you got to pay a certain percentage, and if you don't, you got to sit in jail for 180 days, bro.
Damn.
That's
Shit.
how Florida is. Until you come up with those funds, you got to sit in jail for 180 days. And I know when I was in there, a lot of those brothers was in there for that same thing. They was in there for 180 days, 180 days.
Back child support, I guess, basically.
Back child support, and then also too, yeah, it was all back child support. But some of the people will come, their family will come up with the funds or whatever like that to get them out. I cannot remember the name of that word. It's right on the tip of my tongue, man. It's not a bond, but
That's
it's,
crazy.
it's purge. That's what it's called. You got to pay a purge. That's what you
Purge.
purge. Yeah, you purge out. Yeah, that's what they say. You purge out.
That sound like some bullshit right there.
Yeah,
Purge.
that's what it said. Like I remember the dude saying purge, purge,
What?
purge. It was a dread. He kept on saying it. Purge. I'm like, dread, what you talking about? I got to purge out. He said, oh, I'm in here for child support, and if I don't pay the money, which is called purge, I can't get out. So I got to sit in here 180 days. And this man sat in there 180 days. He bitched about it the whole 180, but he
I
did.
didn't know that's what they called it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I never heard. See, we ain't got nothing like no purge in Illinois. That shit crazy. Uh, what's going on, Ray?
Bro. I got on before, man,
Yeah.
with you and Ramiro and shit. And I told y'all my little story, with my kids and shit like that. My baby mother just now, started funny, keeping my kids from me and shit like that, were blocking me on Facebook and all that shit, really trying to fuck with me, trying to use my kids as tools to really fuck with me, you know what I mean? And she know it does, but it didn't as deeply, as before, because like I said, motherfucker had to learn, you know what I mean, to walk away, you know what I mean, and stay focused on his purpose and shit like that, and getting himself together and establish and and to keep stacking and shit. You know what I mean? That's what I've been doing, you know what I mean? Especially too, nigga, with all the damn labor jobs I done do and all that shit, you know what I mean, and machine operating. Uh Man, what the fuck ever, bro. You know what I mean? Just so I can get it. And with me having my two daughters, they're 13 and 12 now. You know what I mean? I love them dearly, bro. When they came out the womb, my dude, like the whole sky was brighter. It just changed, like the whole atmosphere. You know what I mean? And this shit just really fucking hurts, bro. Like I wish I was standing right there with bro. And the punishment of them motherfuckers need to be so severe. I mean, you need to get two horses and have them on each end, tie their ass up, damn it, to those horses so they can pull their fucking arms apart.
Facts.
That's the fucking ultimate because damn it, that's not fucking normal, dude. No, that's not even fucking human. No, that's a demon.
This is a demon.
That's what you fucking do to demons.
Right. Witches and creatures and devil's son-in-law. That's what them motherfuckers are.
Yeah, man, and like you said, bro, this this increases motherfuckers' reason further, dude, not to want to fuck with any females and shit like that, man. Here in the states, like that, bro, and it's evident, man, that motherfucker, we gonna have to leave. You know what I mean? And me, I'm a father, but I don't want to fuck with no woman no with kids and shit. I don't give a damn. They'd be like, well, you have kids too, but bitch, I don't give a damn. No, it's not the same, bitch. No.
Yeah, damn right.
So no single mothers over here. Nah, I'm cool. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And not fuck and don't pregnant these bitches either down here. Fuck that. Hell, start a family overseas. Damn it, hell, I'm on that tip. Trying to get my damn passport.
When you go,
fuck the dumb shit.
Make sure the country don't do child support because some of these countries do child support. So you gotta make sure that it's not a feminist ass country because you go to Japan.
Yeah, I just heard that shit recently though, man. But you said Japan now. Hold on, what?
Japan just does child support.
Hold on, yeah. Japan. My bad. They already facing what's that? Popularity. They said crisis and everything. It's gonna make it worse.
They do. Look, they got in India, they got in Brazil, they got in all the European countries. Canada. Somebody said about going to Canada. They got it. They got them in Canada too, bro. They got it in Mexico. So you have to definitely gotta you gotta at least know where you're going because they got them worldwide. It's not in Africa. It's not in the Middle East. They ain't going, but you got to make sure you go to the right island or the right country because they got child support. Where there's child support is baby mama terrorism and feminist ideology and shit. Mm-hmm. So you definitely do your research because I'm gonna give me a passport. I say everybody should get a passport because you never know. And if you can find a good country, get a double passport, go back and forth. Because the way America's going and the way society is here, man, you got to have an escape plan. People call me crazy, but nah, you got to have an escape plan to be able to make that move. So definitely got to think about if you're moving where exactly where you're gonna go. So get a passport.
Well, yeah, I mean, first three I was thinking of like the typical Brazil, Dominican Republic, Colombia. Like to go to where motherfuckers believe in, traditional families and to soak in the whole culture, the whole experience, you know what I mean? So it can just be therapeutic to its highest form, because look at the pictures of the motherfuckers, man, traveling, man. Salute to all the motherfuckers traveling, bro. I mean, man, that shit is awesome, man. I like that shit, man. Like seeing them brothers, man, with a glow on their ass, bro. Like, man, it's so unexplainable, man. Like, dude.
You're right.
So that's strengthening me. So that's strengthening me, man. Hell, to stay on my grind and shit to reach to a point to where I can start being able to do that shit. You know what I mean? And also too to have the strong desire to take my daughters with me. You know what I mean? Sometimes overseas and shit. So they can get that whole experience. And get outside the fucking matrix. You know what I mean? Outside this one little box. And experience the world, man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely good to travel, like I say. But if you talking about moving out there and shit, there's definitely make sure they rules and they laws and shit like that. Cause I don't want you talking about, man, I was over in DI and met a wife.
Hey, when they get 18, though, bro, shit. Yeah, hey, best believe, I'll be like, hey, okay, we're gonna go and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I would do my research and all that shit before I go. You know what I mean? The whole nine. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got bidding fire up in here. What's going on, brother?
What's good, man? Good to join you. I appreciate you letting me on.
Hey, appreciate you.
Hey, salute, bro.
What's good, man?
Hey, so if Mr. Palmer can check out my Facebook and just go over some of my messages with you.
Okay, definitely will. Definitely, I got you. Oh, wait a minute.
So
You come out. Was that you that sent the message earlier?
Yeah, we were talking to you. And so anyway, if you go to my profile and you go to my my albums, my photo albums.
Yeah. I'm finna do it right now.
I just want to go over a recap of that stuff.
Yeah, while you here, thank you. Yeah, sure did. Jeremy Wise, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go on right quick.
So I'll give you all a little bit of a backstory.
Yeah.
I'm from California.
Hold on right quick. Before you start, let me give a shout out to old Stud for the $10 donation. Lou Business. Talk your talk, good brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Gotta do the shout out to the jury that donates.
For sure, bro. For sure.
What is it? Hold on. Shows it. What is it? Yeah, you come right on time. You tell me your story because that's crazy. Y'all need to listen to this too because he's dealing with a baby mama tears as well. These baby mama tears in this court system ain't shit. And this is an example. This is an example how and I appreciate you tuning in at the last minute because we were just talking before I logged on.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I just yo, dude, I'm right there with every one of y'all in this chat room, and I'm gonna do my part to change the world too, man, because I'm sick of it.
Trying to make this thing okay. Now tell them your backstory before we get started with the
So my backstory is in 2016, my daughter was born in California, state of California. Her mom was emotionally abusing me, you know, up until the day she was born, and then afterwards too. And so what ended up happening is we all lived with her grandma and her mom in their house, and they wanted me to get out, but I told them, I said, I'm trying to get on my feet. You know, I had just been fired a month before, and well, anyway.
So wait. So I take it that you didn't have no problem till she got pregnant.
Exactly. And you know, that's the whole thing. You know, I grew up without a father, so I didn't know what red flags were. Okay.
Right.
And so I got involved with her, and she ended up pregnant. Now I was working. I was expected to be their slave in the house, and I did so.
Who was they? Who was they though?
Her mom and grandma.
So grandpa wasn't there.
Nope.
And the great grand and her father and the grandfather wasn't there either.
Nope.
That right there, y'all. Remember when I tell
y'all into a trap.
When I tell y'all to change the law in y'all mind, when y'all meet these no good ass baby mama terrors, they try to play innocent and educated and all that shit. You go to their house and the father ain't in the picture, or the grandmama or grandfather in the picture, and it's not because they passed away. That's why single motherism and baby mama terrorism. So they try to use you as a slave, huh?
Absolutely. And you know, I was working. They demanded rent money. You know, they were living off of her food stamps for her other kids, and I was, you know, at the end of the month, I was the one putting in groceries. So
you was the simple force of the house.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, you call me a simp, but you know, at the same time, dude, I have good, you know, I have good morals. I did my best for those kids.
I get it. How many kids y'all have?
They played upon that, man.
Hell, you know they did. So I'm a third baby daddy, and my daughter is her fourth child.
Damn. Oh, okay.
All right, so anyway, you know, they wanted to sell their house, and I told them, I said, you're gonna have to give me some time or evict me, but you know, I had no idea what was coming towards me. And
what was the reason why they was putting you out?
Because they wanted to sell the house.
It's crazy, man.
Yep. And so anyway, well, what ended up happening is I lost my job, and then a month later, we got into it pretty bad. I mean, dude, I was just tired of being abused, and I stood up for myself, and I was backed into a corner, and I said some shit I shouldn't have said, and I didn't know it, but she was getting ready to go file paperwork, and I didn't know that. And so, you know, she told me not to take her car when I said I was going to get smokes, and I took it. So when I got back, some of my PlayStation 4 wires were missing. Man, I won't lie, I just lost it after months and months and months and months of abuse. And you know, I didn't touch her. I said some shit I shouldn't have. And so they were like, well, you're gonna leave. And I said, no, I'm not. And so I ended up calling my mom to come pick me up so I could pack up some of my shit. And they my daughter's mom and her brother left to the courthouse, and I didn't even know it was coming towards me. So 2 days later, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, damn.
Yeah, so 2 days later, well, a day later, my mom notified me that they were trying to serve me. And then the next day, I was sitting outside smoking a cigarette with my mom. So here my daughter's mom comes pulling up. I was just thinking, like, you know, she's just gonna come talk to me. But then another truck pulls up, and it's her brother and another shitty friend of theirs, and they served me with paperwork, and she drove off. So I look at this paperwork, and here it is, a temporary restraining order, no contact, can't see my baby, and a kick out order because I was in the state of California. They automatically made me homeless.
Wait a minute. So on what ground you weren't allowed to see your kid?
That she told the judge that I threatened to kill her.
And they didn't have no proof, no, like, you know, like somebody.
Nothing, bro. Nah, bro. She never even called the cops on me.
I want y'all to hear this, y'all. And you're a white male, right?
Yes, I am.
So when everybody be trying to say, oh, it's just a black thing, and the white man this, white man that, I'm telling y'all, when it comes to this family court system, when these baby mamas they don't give a damn about your color. All they care about is taking
money for them. The only color they give a fuck about is
green. Exactly. They don't give a fuck about no goddamn color. I be trying to tell people, yeah, we fucked up. We lowered the total pole, you know, because of the bullshit. But when I tell you, they don't give a fuck about who come up in there.
Nah, bro. So what ended up happening is
real quick.
Yep.
Every time I went to child support court, it was always more white people and more white guys in there than black guys, Hispanic guys, and everything. And that's on everything in Florida. That's why I went.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to tell y'all, and believe me,
it's double the number of white people that's in there compared to everybody else. It'll be like 3 black dudes, maybe 1 Hispanic, maybe an Asian, if any, maybe ever an Asian, and it'll be like 5 or 6 like white guys now.
No, that's what I'm saying. It is real. Let me ask this. So what did you do? Because you say they basically left you home. What did you do? Or what you end up doing?
Well, so my mom did end up showing up to the house, and while I was waiting for her, my daughter's mom's great grandmother was trying to hold my daughter from me, and it clicked in my head, like, oh, they're fucking filing for custody. In the state of California, it's the first one that files that gets custody.
That's how that's how they do it?
Yep.
Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right.
So what ended up happening is my mom did show up, and then it clicked in my mind why my daughter was being held from me. And so I finally got my daughter, and I had her in my arms, and I said, Mom, let's go. It's time. She, you know, my mom stopped me, and I'll never forget that time, because I had the chance to take a ride down the road with my daughter. I probably would have been stopped and arrested, this, that, and the third. But, you know, I gave my daughter back to her grandma, and I got some of my stuff, and I took off with my mom. You know, the very next day, I had to go out and do some work. And when I got back into my mom's house, she's sitting there in her chair, and she looks at me and she says, your daughter's been taken out of state.
What?
And yeah. And then so then I got Facebook confirmation that she was leaving the state, and she had left the state. I got her post. I mean, and I could show y'all.
That's what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted you to tell your story, because we didn't talk as much, but I'm glad you see. Like I say, when people come on here, we're here to judge. And I just want people to know this shit is real, man. And lack of knowledge will hurt you, and then these baby mama terrorists will hurt you. He had to deal with the grandma terrorist, and the
grandma terrorist. It was a great grandma terrorist. It was a grandma terrorist and the baby mama terrorist.
Yeah, he had the 3 for 1. Shit.
Yeah. Hey, Judge Palmer, can I say something real quick, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can say something about this stuff.
Yeah, just for a little while. Hey, when people come up to this panel to tell their story, let's not judge them first. Let's hear what they got to say first, and then, we'll go off of that. You know what I'm saying? Just because he was a simp back in the day, people can change, and they can find the red pill and stuff.
When
I mean, we all go through.
I had no idea what I was doing, bro.
Yeah. So me as a bailiff, let's just keep that, in control. The jury of the chat. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not calling nobody out because we like to laugh. When I heard your PS4 cords got taken, I said, God damn, I laughed. It was funny.
Bro. I mean, it seems funny, but it's something that set me off.
You don't fuck with man's PS. Hey, you don't fuck with a man's PS4.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a man's console. So I understand that. But what we need to do is, this is a community for all men and good women that would like to share their story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a chance to share their story on here. So let's keep it respectful, man. I don't give a fuck if you white, black, Mexican, Chinese, whatever you are.
Yeah, he the best.
In all reality, I'm on here because I want to do my part with y'all. And, what I've been through has been pure hell. And it's been going on for the last 4.5 years. Okay? My daughter.
Speak your story. I'm falling back.
So my daughter was taken shortly before she was one. I missed her first birthday. I've missed a ton of shit. Okay. And so what ended up happening is, she left the state. I called the sheriff 3 times because I had a court order in my hand that stated that she was not to leave the state either. Now in her restraining order, she said that she was afraid that I was going to be leaving state with our daughter. But that wasn't the case. I didn't want to leave California. So the restraining order got dropped. She had contacted me 2 weeks in, and I said, look, all I want to do is be near our daughter. And so her aunt let me move in with them up in. Now let me explain this. She took my daughter all the way to New Hampshire from Southern California.
New Hampshire. How she able to go all these different places, traveling here and traveling there? And...
Because she had a family member there that was gonna give her a house.
Handout.
Yep. And now so she's got this house in her name. She's driving a new Durango. It's crazy.
She gave her a car too?
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to China White up in the building. Hey, Queen, appreciate you coming in. We'll be interviewing with her soon. Also, I want to give a shout out to Choo Choo. Got our donation on the Cash App. Kid cried getting dropped off. He was fucking that kid up. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Anybody want to donate, just go to MrPalmerD4S, or Super Chat is good as well.
So the main reason I contacted Mr. Palmer today was because my daughter's mom has consistently hit me with restraining orders these last 3 years, and they've all been denied. Okay. Now, on my Facebook, if any of y'all want to add me on Facebook, it's Jeremy Wise. I'll set up a link or whatever. But
yeah, this is right here, y'all.
Pictures. But so anyway, what they did on this 4th restraining order to pass it was they took comments from other fathers and stuff that I was sharing.
So wait a minute. So she didn't get on the stuff you post. It's stuff that you share. Because I see you shared Kevin Spear. I know Kevin Spear. That's his post.
They use that as evidence against me.
Even though you just shared what somebody else said, because I know who that person is.
Oh, I do too. But
right. He in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So how do you put that on you?
It's because I posted it.
Wow. Y'all see what I'm saying? This ain't the only one. This is one of them. Well, let me show you.
You can just go to my main profile and
hey, look, he the one. I posted. Yeah, he gave me. I posted on the page because he wanted to call out these baby mama terrorists, and I remember putting this on my Instagram. My name is Kalindra Gomez, and I use a restraining order to kidnap our daughter. So this, I remember this.
She used that one too.
I bet she did. I bet she did.
But now listen. There's one that I shared of Adam Anderson's when the judge kidnapped his daughter. He made a comment like, "This is why I be on my killing ship," but because I posted it, they marked that to my name.
Wow. Oh, hold on. Gotta get a special shout out to China White. This is my first time actually coming on the show. We've been talking, coming on the show, and she donated $99.99. She said,
"Good on you, yo,
King." Yeah. Shout out to you, China White.
Now look, that picture that it took me over 4 years to make a picture like that. Okay, so that one right there is Timothy Schilling, and it's a picture of money, and I can't really read what it says right off this bat.
I can read it for you. He said, this is what it looks like, entering a rabbit hole on an anti-family court system. What kind of harassment is that?
Well, first off, I didn't really, because it's a restraining order hearing, I don't care what she has to say. I don't care what evidence she's
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, she gets to walk in there and lie without the penalty of perjury. I don't care about her evidence.
Here's another one. It seems like all you're doing is sharing from.
That's fucked up, man.
I want y'all to see this man. This man is alienated, and he got a restraining order because of something he shared. He didn't type it in. He shared. Now the first one, baby mama Tez, go.
I'll take the hit for that, but you know what?
But we talking about coming to her. Right, and the freak says civil rights violation of our First Amendment. You're damn right. This one says, I hope this keeps us out of the anti-family court system. They put, condoms. So, wear a condom. I don't see what kind of harassment got to do with her. Here's another one that he shared with this Kevin Spear. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. He said, despite multiple requests, my 9-year-old daughter will go 25 consecutive nights without seeing me, her 2-year-old brother, her 1 week old baby sister, or her stepmother she known since she was 2 years old. Why? Because that's how the court's parenting schedule worked out. As custodial parent, can't mom deviate from the schedule? Yes, she can. She just doesn't want to. Mom decide how little a part of our daughter's life we get to be. In March, she thinks 13% is just fine. Oh, wait, my new baby's here and healthy. Things in life are generally great. I'm supposed to be really happy right now, aren't I? Now, this is from Kevin Spears. I remember this. And Jeremy just shared it. And you telling me you get punished for something that you shared?
Now, look, if you can read at the bottom of that, I said it's been going on 5 years and she's keeping me away from my daughter.
Don't matter. I don't see. That's not harassment.
Man, the game is rigged, fam. How you doing, Mr. Palmer?
What's up, bro? MVP, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm maintaining, man. Sitting here listening to this man's stories, and I can attest. It all resonate with me, bro. How you guys?
Man, you hear me? Yes, sir.
We're doing good, bro.
That's right. That's blessed. Okay, so yeah.
If any of y'all do reach out to me, I'll add you, and you can check out a whole album of pictures of me and my daughter and everything else that I've posted. Frankly, I'm tired of being silenced.
Exactly.
Man, the game's so rigged, fam.
Amen to that one.
This restraining order business is so real, bro. My daughter's mom stayed with me. Right here, I'm gonna show you how it's really rigged too. When I was staying in Minnesota, they got a rule, they got a law that says if a woman stays with you for 30 days or more, she automatically lives there. Automatically. What? She ain't got to be on a lease. She ain't got to be on a lease or nothing. So what happened was we got that.
Hey, you know what?
That's across the board for men and women though.
Is it?
Yeah. So but men don't really, if a man is not really wanted, in a woman's house, 9 times out of 10, he gonna bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never want to be where I ain't wanted, but women will use this to their advantage.
My daughter's mom's a prison wife now.
What?
Talking to a rapist.
Oh, she one of them.
So what happened was how they played me. She said, we got into a little argument because it was some old petty shit that I wasn't doing that she wanted me to do or whatever.
Control.
So we bump heads. The next day, fam, I told her she had company come over, some of her friends, and she wasn't even there. So I was on my way to work. So I'm like, okay, I'm leaving, so y'all got to leave. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can, I mean, you know, holler at her later. She's not even here. So they was like, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, this ain't her house.
Bro.
This ain't even her house. How you gonna tell me in my house y'all not going nowhere? Oh. So they called the police. So the police came to my house, and I'm telling them that she has to leave. They have to leave because I'm about to leave. And they're like, well, our cousin, you know, she stays here or whatever. So I'm like, she don't live here. She's not on the lease. The police told me, well, they called my baby mom on the phone. She's like, yeah, I've been living there for 4 or 5 weeks or whatever. So they was like, well, since she's been here for 4 or 5 weeks, she lives here. You can't put her out or her company out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but she's.
Yep, that's what they say.
My thing
is the same way.
Wait a minute. But my thing is, she wasn't there. So I get if she was there, but she wasn't there. So y'all got to go.
She wasn't even there. Nope. The police told them they don't have to go nowhere. Fam, and I want to go take off work and miss money. So I had to leave my house, knowing people in there. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, the very next day, she went downtown, wrote a 4-page letter telling them I was going to kill her and chop her body up and throw it in a lake. They gave her a restraining order against me. I came home from work. It was 4 squad cars outside the building. I'm like, you know, damn, what's going on now? There's always something going on around here, thinking there's some other shit. I walked to the door. They're like, yeah, you know, Mr. MVP? You know, of course, that ain't my real name, but. Right. And I was like, yeah. And they was like, okay, well, serve me some papers. They was like, you can't be around here. Matter of fact, give us your keys. You got a restraining order against you. You are not to be in this radius of her. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm telling them this is my house. I'm like, this is my house. Why don't she leave? If she got a problem, why don't she leave?
Right.
How you gonna put a restraint on me in my own house?
What state is this?
Fam. They took my keys.
Care, bro. That's how they do it with these policies, though. You understand?
They took my keys, bro. I was sleeping in the car. I had to go downtown and file an appeal. By the time I filed the appeal and was finally able to go back to my house, guess what?
I know what she did.
All the furniture was gone. All the TVs was gone. Everything was gone.
I knew it.
Just like a bum bitch would do.
And I was like, the only thing that was in that crib was the bed. The bed was the only thing that stayed there. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's you.
This was in Minnesota, fam. I live in Texas now, but this was in Minnesota.
I was just out there. Damn.
So a year later, I was actually kicked out to the streets of New Hampshire, and
damn.
I tried to be around my daughter.
Dirty game, man.
Look,
she was, you know, she consistently hit me with these restraining orders. They all get denied. The very last restraining order that she filed, the judge actually wrote on there, she is not credible. Okay. Now,
well, you lucky. You got a judge to write that on there. You lucky. Because when I went to court to file my appeal, for mine, he told me, he said, now, the only reason I'm going to lift this restraining order is because she's not here. I said, well, wait a minute. First of all, she made all this up. She has no evidence. She has no phone recording, no text messages, no witnesses, no nothing. So how could you? Well, he said, well, because the simple fact, she said it. So the only reason I'm going to let you off is because she ain't here. But if she was here, that's all she would take is to be present for it to be valid.
Like, yep.
I didn't know how to respond.
And let me tell you,
wow.
My daughter's mom filed when she hit me with that first restraining order. She filed an $80 fee to have a telephonic hearing from the state of New Hampshire.
What the fuck,
bro? And then so I'm telling you why I'm not lucky is because if I was lucky, my previous judge from my hearing on Thursday, he would have read that other judge's not credible thing, and I would not have had a restraining order. But but they printed out some bullshit that I was sharing and acted like it was mine.
That's this right here.
Yo, it's I got some more shit I could post to it. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that's just, you know, basically a lot of stuff you shared and post.
Yep. Oh, now that one. Okay, so that's the one I'm telling you. Adam Anderson wrote that he was on some kill shit. I never said that. I just said, wow. If you look up at my caption.
Yeah,
That's terrible, man.
And you say, wow, fucking crazy. Whoever Adam Anderson is, this shit is crazy. He literally took my daughter because I challenged the law. He literally says it. Keep in mind, this is after 2 hours of divorce court, to her admitting to literally everything. I changed 1 million diapers. I did my best to raise my daughter. Fuck it. That's why I be on my kill shit. Now, you shared what dude said, and you said like it's crazy. Like, you like, man, that's crazy. And you telling me they use that to get a restraining order on you, man?
Yep.
Wow, that's a new low.
Nah, well, exactly.
That's beyond board, but yeah.
Look, they trying to protect those
listen,
funds, man.
Yeah, well, I know why. I know why.
The last hearing, she lied through her teeth and said that I hurt her other kids. She had never called the police on me. I've never been charged with it. I did have 2 DCYF case letters that were unfounded, but she keeps throwing it out there, and I'm not guilty of anything. I haven't done anything wrong to her. But
all these women got to do is say you did it. That's all they got to do is say you did something or say you said it. They don't need no proof, no witnesses.
Exactly. Yep.
Just word of mouth. Word of mouth.
Now here's the bullshit thing though. But so she got a 1-year restraining order against me, and it was passed. However, the judge did not cut ties like FaceTime to my daughter.
But I thought you was the big bad wolf.
That's my whole point.
You full of shit. They know what they be doing. Before we continue, let me get a shout out to Rocco Killer 7. I knew it was bad, but damn, salute to everybody on the panel. Yeah, that's why I put it out here. I want y'all to know the worst of the worst. While people be talking about, oh, all you gotta do is this, and oh, it ain't that bad. These niggas don't know what they talking about, and they just mad and all that stuff. Nah, man, this shit is real.
I'm gonna tell you something, Palmer. If I would have known half of these horror stories before I had a child,
for real,
and that's why a lot of you guys that's listening to these testimonies,
you hear me? You ain't never lied.
Hey, look, man, I want to say something real quick to the brother out there, man. Look, man, like from a black man standpoint, we get it bad and we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We already get a kind of a heads up. But y'all white men, y'all actually been sold a fucking dream, bro. That's turned into a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all been sold the American dream, apple pie, farm, white picket fence type shit, and then
still homeless. I'll tell you that.
I'm saying then, like, as soon as y'all do everything that y'all supposed to do and everything like that, the rug gets snatched right from up under y'all feet. Y'all don't even know what hit y'all. Like, I was on social media the other day when they were saying on Twitter, they were saying, "Oh, you don't hear no other race of men talking like this the way black men talk about." I told us, I said, y'all obviously ain't never worked around no different race of men, because they definitely talk about their women. And
here's the problem, fam. Here's the problem, fam. They're not used to being shunned anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to keep our foots on their neck.
Well, that's how I feel too, bro.
We got to keep shunning them and keep putting this information out there for guys, especially young guys, who don't know nothing about the game, how the game is rigged.
Anytime I'm out in the park, I am talking to somebody young, because I don't want them to fall into the same fucking trap I did. And I'm on.
And then women say, "Oh, who hurt you? Who hurt you?"
Yep. Because they don't care about men's mental health. You know what I mean? They don't care about the abuse that we go through as men.
No, they don't. They get too fucked.
Yep. So anyway, like I said, y'all free to add me on Facebook. Check out my whole album that I got of me and my daughter, her terrorists. I'm not even calling them moms anymore. They're not.
No, they're terrorists. You said it right.
They're not. No, they're not moms.
They're not no mother.
Terrorists, bro.
No.
So fellas, all y'all fellas listening out there, just know, if you knock up a chick, you're going to have to negotiate with a terrorist eventually. You're going to have to negotiate with a terrorist, because that gives them all type of power, all type of leverage.
Because I'll tell you all this. Any real mom out there ain't gonna like if they're a real mom, they're not gonna put their child through what my daughter's being put through.
Most women don't care.
Right. Amen to that.
So that's my only.
Matter of fact, actually, once a woman found out how much love you got for your child, she would use your child as a weapon even more.
That's what.
Just exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about with me earlier.
That's why I say. That's why I say.
The more you love, look, the more you love your kid, the more you fight your kid, the more that kid get hurt, suffer, harm, and end up dead. That's why a lot of men walk away to save their kids' motherfucking lives.
Well, I'm on my way out to California here soon. I'm gonna try and reestablish myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So just holler up at me. I'll be traveling. I've lived on donations for five years essentially. At the age of 33, I had a stroke, and I stopped working. Why should I work when they're okay with taking my baby away from me?
Yeah, it plays on your psyche, fam. It can definitely stay strong, brother. Stay strong.
Man, God bless you, man.
Come on the platform. Come on the platform. You're more than welcome. Put your information in the comment so we can follow you. But we all be on YouTube and maybe Instagram. But YouTube, we trying to build this platform. That's why I'm trying to get everybody from Facebook to come over to YouTube because they more lenient than Facebook.
Yep.
They more lenient. A little bit lenient, just a little bit.
We need to keep this wheel of fire burning.
I'm not stopping, bro. That shit with that 2-year-old pissed me off, man.
Hell no, don't stop.
Boy, to the highest order.
That's like me.
Nice.
The judge didn't order. The judge did not order a gagging on me. So
I wouldn't do what the fuck he said anyway. You ain't let me see my kid. Fuck you.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I because I'm homeless, I got the orders immediately, and so I could care less about the order with her, but I read down and. The judge was like, you're going to keep the current parenting plan from California, FaceTime. I'm supposed to have visitation with my daughter, but she's been denying my visitation, which she, all she's trying to do is provoke me. And I've never touched her. I've never done anything wrong. She had me trespass from her house.
You know what's so funny, fam? Have you ever noticed whenever you go to court, it might say, Jonathan versus Susan or whatever the fuck. That is not the case. It's Jonathan versus the state.
Yep.
They sit on her side. They all congregate on her side. You know what? She don't even need a lawyer. She don't even need one.
Exactly. She doesn't have to protect herself.
I told you they ate these baby mama terrorists. I told you they ate assist them.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing.
Hey, Mr. Palmer.
Yeah.
When you said
the
other day when you had said something, you said something about that word. I know you don't like to say it, but the word co-parenting. And when you said it was genius because it's right. It actually in the courts, she is the parent.
Right.
Bingo.
You are just the co-parent. Like basically, if she ain't around, then you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Visitor.
Right. Right.
I got it. I never thought about it. I don't know why it is so simple. But when you said the other day, I was like, damn, that was like why I didn't think of that.
I didn't think that came from it was either Perfect Blackness or it was Jay Lethal.
Okay.
When we was talking about that. And I said
I want to give a credit to whoever said it. My bad.
Yeah, it was
actually with Jay Lethal.
Fuck a co-parent.
Yeah, actually, it was Jay Lethal that said it, and a perfect.
He schooling me, bro. I don't take nobody credit.
Okay. I thought it was my bad.
Jay Lethal.
It sounds like something I would have said though. I mean, I have talked about co-parent and the whole differentiating the wordplay, that they use.
Yeah, we're not allowed. We're not allowed to say co-parent on.
Yeah. Jay Lethal said it, but perfect blackness. Perfect blackness gave the whole dictionary of it.
Yeah, because
you're not allowed to say that.
No, because
the word co-parenting is, from what I learned now, that co-parents come from baby mama terrorists who choose single mother is a feminist ideology term to basically they run the show. We just around. That ain't my thing. It's just parenting.
I heard you can't even say feminist. Fuck
feminists.
I'm like, why the fuck can't you say feminist?
Yes, sir.
I say what the fuck I want to say.
Yeah, we can say what the fuck we want to say on here.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I know, but it's they use it as like shaming language or something. Like
they want them to run the world, bro. When it's all said and done, they basically want to control you, put a muzzle in your mouth.
You know what? I'll tell you this too. I'm a little bit aggravated with the father's rights shit too, just because, you know, when the women were fighting for their rights, they weren't sitting on fucking Facebook. They were out in the fucking streets.
Right. Right. And what's going on with them?
No, I'm making the point that we as fathers, we need to be on the streets, bro.
Man, that ain't go. Man, we out here, man. We out here. I'm getting I get my testimony.
He talking about. No, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the father's right move. I know what he's talking
about.
Oh,
yeah, okay. You're getting out there in action.
Movement, see, the father's rights move, they don't talk about, but a lot of them got infiltrated with feminism.
Yeah, just like the male space.
They commercialized.
Like the men's space.
They commercialized the organization. That's what they did.
Absolutely, 100. Yep.
It ain't been the same. People don't talk about it because they just let them do that.
Because now it's feminized. They trying to feminize it.
It ain't the same no more. A lot of people say it's not the same. I don't say nothing because that's their thing. But he called it out right there. That's why I said I know exactly what he's talking about.
Well, they're a bunch of simp forces then.
They simp forces.
Okay. I remember seeing
videos.
Well,
I appreciate y'all listening to me.
Anytime, brother.
Facebook, check me out. I'll be following all y'all. And
appreciate you. Definitely stay strong, man, and definitely be watching on the platform. We on YouTube now.
And I'll be trying to order something from you when I get some cash. But New Hampshire hasn't paid me in like 3 months. You feel
man?
me?
Hey, man, it's good. Just spread the page, support the page, like, and just keep coming back, brother. I ain't worried about all that. I ain't worried about that.
All right, you paid by coming up here telling that story, bro. That's good enough.
I don't care.
I got plenty more for y'all. I'm telling you.
Hold your head, fam.
We need it because we want it out here.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. See, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people like to sit back and just say it's the black man. I thought that when I first started this shit, but then when I started doing my research, I had a bunch of white people telling me, nah, it ain't just y'all. White women are worse, and I'm spending $5,000 a month at child support, and I start researching shit. I'm like, damn. They ain't lying. Then I start looking at the history. They created child support for the married white woman, not for black people. So that shit real. That's why I say all men need to come together. But we as black people definitely gotta get ourselves in order. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But we as men have to put our difference to the side and try to make this change, man, and spread this message because we in the trenches for real.
Man. Each one got to teach one, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be more shit like this with Jaden 2-year-olds being killed from simping force or these baby mama tears that allow it or do it themselves. You know what I mean? This shit is real. And that's why I keep saying it over and over and over. I hear a lot of brothers say, yeah, it's hurting the black man, the clan.
Hey, and the simple forces are strong too, to where them and thus we got to be even stronger.
Oh man,
bro!
For every one of us is like 30 simps.
Right. The simple forces are the reason why these baby mama tears are surviving because they come out to these bitches' defense, make excuses, Barry Jackson and shit. So that's why we have to do what we have to do and change the laws in our mind, keep them veins cold, and keep spreading the word and tell our story. The white dude that came on here, you know what I'm saying, he told his story. I didn't know that. I did not know that all she had to do was go in there and get some papers and say he did it, and that was it. No police report, nothing like that. I don't. That's why I say this shit is real. It's deadly. It's deadly.
Yeah.
This shit is deadly.
I don't want to be alienated off their skin color. You know what I'm saying?
Your phone going out, bro.
Tell your story. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, your phone going out.
That's because I'm traveling. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I'm traveling to Florida. I'm going to Florida. But am I going in and out now?
You gotta be careful. Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful, bro. I'm good. I'm good. My phone ain't going in and out now, is it? I'm gonna get this message across real quick.
No,
yeah, like
no, you good.
All right, I don't care. Like I don't want this channel to be like just, you know what I'm saying. I know it's for us niggas, you know what I'm saying. But I don't want nobody like that's Asian or Muslim or anything of that. Like I want them to be able to come on here and tell their story as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just
come on this platform.
Yeah,
I want all men to come on this platform.
Yeah, I mean, we always gonna look out for our niggas. I mean, I know that. We gonna look out for us, and we gonna do what we need to do.
Men first, goddammit. Men first.
Right. Yeah, it's men. So when it comes to this system, man, we have to come to one accord, man. They don't give a fuck about what color you is coming to that court.
This shit has no color. This shit has no color to it.
No color.
This shit don't discriminate. This shit do not discriminate.
Green is the only color that they give a fuck about.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mr. Palmer, just like how you said though too. I think all them systems basically, just like how you say divorce and alimony and all that, it was all started for white women, And shit, black women just so happen to reap the benefits of it too because they female. You know what I'm saying? And just like how you said, bro, at first I thought it was just a black man issue with child support, but I'm telling you, when I went in there and I seen it was more white dudes in there, and then when I go to when I go to jail, I was like, man, what you in here? Child support. You know, in jail people talk whatever like that.
Oh, yeah.
The white boys in there either on drugs or child support. You know what I'm saying?
They get fucked over too.
You know what?
They get fucked
Y'all
over.
was talking about getting passports. I remember right before I tapped in, and did you know you can't even get a passport if you owe more than $2,000 in arrears for your child support? You can't even get a passport.
Yeah, I know.
In Florida, they'll take your business license.
And they take all the licenses. They'll take your gun license, your hunting license.
Yeah, they'll take all that.
Your driver's license gets suspended. All of that.
And that's why I'm telling everybody, if you can, let them take your taxes. Don't depend on government daddy's taxes. Let them take that and pay your ridge off so you can get their passport, because their real ID deadline is in October. And I think in October, if you don't have it by then, you can't get it. So that means you can't travel around the states. And if you owe so much of child support, you won't be able to get it. And we should.
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
You know what's crazy? You know these stimulus checks that they passing out, first round, second round. You know them stimulus. If you owe child support, they yanking that shit, sending it straight to the terrorists.
Well, I got mine.
Yeah. I got the last two.
Y'all in arrears?
Yeah, I am. They took my first one, but after that I got both. But what y'all do if you ain't filed taxes, if they took any of your stimulus, you put in your taxes, they supposed to get it back to you. They're not supposed to take it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I called child support, and they was like, you're in arrears, sir. And they send it. It's coming straight to us.
They not.
So I ain't even filed for it. I ain't even fucking filed for it. I'm like, man, fuck that.
I was told too that they got warned. I was told they got warned by the DOJ about inflation.
What about it?
Yeah, that they be inflating like about how much cats be owing and shit.
Yeah,
basically that you're paying out more than what is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot of brothers who got checks back from child support.
Here's the
penalties,
thing.
interest.
Y'all know all the money don't go to the baby mama terrorists. They get a piece. So you always paying more to them than you is to the child. It ain't never about the child, man. You paying $500, man. That shit ain't going all to her, or $1,000. It goes to them. All this shit they do is not free. They don't care. Yeah, it's like 10 said, they don't care. They don't give a fuck about that kid. Just like this kid that got killed. That just don't give a fuck. They don't.
I'm so sick of women using kids as coupons, man.
Man, bro, that's why I tell y'all, I be like, man, I don't want to see y'all go to jail. I don't want to see y'all commit suicide, but if one of y'all say fuck what I'm talking about, and then hey, I'm gonna clap for you.
Hey, Mr. Bo.
I mean, hey, I didn't want you to do it, but hey, you did what you had to do. So hey, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Mr. Palmer, when you showed that judge, when you showed the picture of that judge that's down here in Polk County, brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. That is the youngest blackish judge I have ever seen in my life. All the judges here are usually almost like about to croak over, like die like in a couple months, like a couple years or something. That's how old they be, bro. And then when the old, even the ladies, they be old. But when I saw that judge right there, that is the youngest judge I have ever seen in Polk County. And believe me, I done been in the court system here a bunch of times, and I'd have been in the courtroom a bunch of times, bro.
You know what that mean, bro? They trying to raise a new breed of baby mama.
That's what
That's right.
I'm scared. Exactly right. I'm scared that the same thing that's going on in Atlanta with all those young judges, the sheriffs and all that right there is going to migrate down here, brother. I'm telling you, it's going to come down here to Florida pretty soon because they're trying to make this state a blue state all the way. I think it's a purple state because it flips-flops, but they trying to make it a blue state all the way.
Liberals, damn liberals.
Yep. And that's why these videos and what Judge Palmer, that's why his word is so important and why we need to push it out there so these type of things won't happen, so it can reach more people, because you never know who's watching these videos. You know what I'm saying? You never know, it could be celebrities watching these videos. It could be, your auntie watching this video that knows the judge or whatever, and and sending stuff to them. So we definitely got to push this message out and get this content out. And by the
when
way,
I was going through it,
yeah, go ahead.
I thought I was by myself, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I didn't know about none of these channels existed. I had to kind of red pill myself just by going through the things I've been through. And then I started getting with other guys who was talking about the same issues that I was going through. And it's like an epidemic, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good that we have a platform now because they want to silence us. They don't want us telling other men to avoid these pitfalls. They don't want they don't want that. They want us to stay blind.
Facts.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And that's why I keep doing what I'm doing, y'all, because I'm telling you, man, I got people that I used to work with at the puss ass county talking about, oh, he's still mad about what happened to him. It shit happened to me, bitch. I'm moved on and wash my hands. I don't have no problems. What are you talking about? I'm spreading awareness, trying to make change. And we build our minds. But that's what these motherfuckers do. I told you, your own mama will call you an evil villain because you trying to get custody. So you got to keep move on, and just do what you got to do. Cause
who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Yeah, who hurt you? Nobody hurt me.
Because
you deal with that dumb ass. You hurt me.
Right, who hurt you?
Yeah, because what's going to happen is, I know the future of what's going to happen. Mr. Palmer, he's going to blow up. Judge Palmer, he's going to blow up hard. And what's going to happen is all these temp enforcers and baby mama terrorists is going to be really on his neck. And we got to make sure, as the jury in the chat, to make sure that we get this deal popping for him, make sure this word get pushed out, because they're going to come for his YouTube channel. They're going to come for everything, bro. We got to be supporting this.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we supporting him, it don't matter what they do to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he going to be here. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I told you, Mr. P. Remember I told you, I said, man, you might want to work on making a backup channel, bro, just in case.
I will. Yeah. Once I get about 4,000, 5,000, I'm going to do another channel. So, yeah.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
this man got to run from child support even on the web. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers about to come. Man. I know.
Yeah,
I'm Negro Diamonds in this bitch, and I know what's about to happen.
Look, man, if Florida,
in
Florida, as long as your social security number hits somewhere that got some money going to it, they coming to get it.
That's what brothers got to do is get an EIN number, man, and start doing some LLCs and corporations. So they shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can pay yourself off of those. You can pay yourself.
Jay Ham said do a Patreon. Once I get about 5,000, that's when I'm gonna do a Patreon. And the ones who's real shit, they'll Jay down. We could talk about the business part and how to get around. It's ways to get around the cracks. You gotta pay it, but there's ways to get around the crack. But they don't know your fucking business, bro. You just gotta. We just have to band together and keep our mouths shut and don't be entertaining these baby mama terrorists, man. That's all.
Hey, you'll be surprised.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
I would say you'll be probably surprised too once your channel blow up how many women that'll probably come, because I know it's a lot, it's few, but there's a lot of women that's on child support too. And then I'm pretty sure, or they got sons that's on child support and they see what the hell their sons go through. I wouldn't be surprised you get a couple of ladies that's gonna make sure that you probably don't get canceled, because they're gonna be like, nah, this brother telling a good message.
Well, yeah, you're right, because actually China White is one of the sisters that said she definitely wanna join, and she supports. She did 99 donations. So yeah, it's something behind the scenes I've been talking to, but like I still tell y'all, it's for men.
Exactly.
What's so funny is when these women get hit with child support, though, they start complaining. Y'all heard Holly Berry? Y'all heard Holly Berry bashing men? She was bashing men. This ain't fair. This ain't right. This just ain't right. I'm like, bitch, welcome to the party.
What about
welcome to the party?
What about when Adele got to pay her husband? Not Adele. Yeah, I think it's Adele, her ex-husband, alimony and stuff like that. They hate that.
Yeah. They start complaining for real how bad the system is set up, I don't hear women saying nothing when it works in their favor. When it doesn't work in their favor, then they hit home.
Look, one of those female, one of those stars gonna have to be on child support and probably commit suicide and have a letter saying, yeah, child support is the reason why I killed myself. That'd about to be the only way it'll be like some kind of national talk about it.
Yeah.
And that'll only be about a day. They not 20 million guys, 20 million men do it every year about child support alienation. I don't hear it on the news. I hear it on social media, but I don't hear it on the news.
Yeah, long as
it's
they get that $50 billion crime bill, as long as they get that $50 billion crime bill, that ain't gonna stop. You gotta think about that. That's $50 billion a year. I don't care if Lil Wayne died and he said something about child support. They still gonna want to push that shit, man.
It's like taboo to talk about it in mainstream media. In mainstream media, it's taboo to talk about the ills of child support,
especially the ills of men. Period.
Yeah, of men. Period. It's like a taboo. Like like thou shalt not open thou mouth about this. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna speak my truth every opportunity I get.
And that's what I'm on. And then the only time they talk about a man is when they say, "Oh, man, his CEO had to step down because he was falsely accused of some bullshit, so he had to step out of office and shit." Or he got fired because a bitch said, "Oh, he rubbed her hand yesterday," and all that shit. That's the only thing you hear about men. Look at the governor in New York. They've been trying to get him to step down, and each time he stand off, he got another bitch coming in talking about, "Yeah, he touched me too. Yeah, he sexual harassed me, and he bothered me and harassing and shit." So that's what I say. That's the only time they mention about a man.
Look what they're doing to Deshaun Watson. They trying to cancel him.
Who?
Deshaun Watson, the quarterback for the Houston Texans.
The Houston
Texans. They trying to cancel him.
But what he do? I ain't been keeping up with that.
It's been about 20-something women came out saying, "Oh, he inappropriately touched me when I gave him a massage, and his dick brushed up against me, and bullshit."
But you know, it's actually been some other masseuses that actually came out in defense of him and saying, "Look, we've been massaging for like 5 years and or whatever like that, and we never had an issue. He's always been professional. I don't know what these women are talking about."
It's like, a money grab.
What's
a money grab.
No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the owners that's upset that this man want to leave and want to do what he want to go do. And you know what I'm saying? He changed the law in his mind to get the fuck out of Houston, Texas, because he tired of that bullshit. Just like Andre Johnson and everybody else that was tired of the bullshit. They can't even keep their star players like J.J. Watt. And he wanted to get the fuck up out of there as well. So these baby mama terrorists signed up to the white man owner, you know what I'm saying, to try to get a check to blame that shit on him. That's what.
This is what happened when the star player requests a trade.
You notice all this should be coincidence, right? It's like one
just like the lawyer that's representing all of these so-called victims. He lived right around the corner from the owner of the Texans. They stay in the same neighborhood.
Fuck out of here.
Just coincidentally.
Right. Get out of here.
Yeah. And I ain't got nothing against white people or nothing like that. Just the fucked up ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that ain't shit. Now the white ones that are cool, you know, about their business, that's cool. You always welcome over here, you know, once you talking knowledge and truth and all that, most definitely. But the motherfuckers that ain't shit, like when I just spoke over that owner, everybody know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know, it's motherfuckers over here always trying to bullshit. And I'm going to call them out on that fuck shit.
I want to get some of these terrorists on the panel. You know how Kevin Samuels be getting them on the panel? Yeah, I want to get some of these terrorists on the panel.
I'm trying. If anybody know a baby mama terrorist willing to come on here, they ain't even got to show their face. Just
call it terrorist at best. Bitch, you're a baby mama terrorist at best.
Hey, they fucking scared, boy.
I definitely want to do that, y'all.
Yeah, they scared.
It's gonna be open, and we ain't gonna run out. We're gonna definitely dissect this shit.
You know, you should probably just do it. My bad.
Go ahead.
You should just do a live show, just like how we do it now, just shooting the shit and just put it on there in the title, just be like, yo, any females who got anything, you know what I'm saying, against whatever we say against child support, come on up. Just a live show. Come on.
They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth, fam. They know everything that we speak is 100% fact. A woman told me that all women are.
Hold on. Let Mr. Palmer play that sound bite.
Go ahead. I got something for you when you said. Go ahead, MVP.
No, I was just saying, man. You already know I was going with it.
Yeah, I got something. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, fam. Go ahead.
I just want to say this.
You can't handle the truth.
That's all.
They can't handle the truth, man. They know it's on bullshit, man. I heard women themselves tell me women are terrorists, including myself. I've heard that come out of a woman's mouth. So they know that they are terrorists.
Oh yeah,
they know.
Look, if these women can't even make good decisions in their lives of who they gonna have a child with, right, or whatever like that, or even how to make good decisions about what they do with their child, what make you think they can even put together a good sound argument against, You know what I'm saying? Anything go appeal because look at.
I want to hear that reaction. I want to hear them come out and say,
"Look,
"Well, it's because we broke up." I want to hear that.
Look, it's shocking to me. Exactly, but it's shocking to me when I be listening to Kevin Samuel's show. Right, these women that's supposed to be college educated and everything like that can't answer or can't even put together a cohesive sentence sometime or even a question. He'll say, "What's your?" Ask the question. And they will go all around the mulberry bush and all this other stuff. And he's like, "What is the question?" And they still ain't. I'm like, no, these women cannot be as smart or educated as they say.
Which is why motherfuckers need to stop putting them kind of bitches, damn it, on fucking pedestals.
They can't help it. That's the simp enforcers, bro. They can't help that. They can't help that, bro. It's the simp enforcers that keep doing that.
Them bitches dumb as shit. Them fucking agents of chaos.
Like alpha males that's on here speaking their truth, we know what's up, right? It's the simp enforcers that keep, feeding them that fire, feeding the wood to the fire. But I'm gonna tell you how this show gonna go. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna work. Judge Palmer is gonna definitely have one of those, interviews with the baby mamas, terrorists, right? It's gonna happen, right? We know this. But what needs to happen is but listen to me, guys. Listen to me. What needs to happen is when he do have this show with the baby mama terrorists, let her get her fuck shit out.
Let her get it out.
And then when Judge Palmer let us, bring the people of the court, the jury of the court up, then we can shame her and do stuff like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? But we can go in on her, but she still needs to listen and learn and, get something from it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to be a fuck show. I know it's going to be a fuck show.
I will say this too.
And everything. But go ahead, my bad.
I will say this too. When she comes up, we can't just bomb on her.
Not at all.
We after when she comes in, we gotta bait her in. We gotta bring her out in the middle of the lake. You know what I'm saying? And then just let her go, and she'll just drown in her own argument or whatever sound idea she got in the head. She's just gonna drown.
Right. Yeah, put her on. Let her sit on the stand. Let her sit on the stand.
Sit on the stand.
Just like they do in court. Let her sit on the stand. And then if you a woman will let you know how much bullshit they own if you just let them talk long enough.
Exactly.
Just let them talk long enough. Then they start seeing how stupid they sound too.
Yep. And Judge Palmer, what I think you should do is when everybody get out what they need to say, then you need to convict her and say, hey, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty? Right there on the motherfucking panel in a panel.
Guilty as charged.
After the gavel drop, if she guilty, then we can bomb on her.
Man, these bitches are agents of chaos.
Yeah, they are.
Man.
Hey, I want to talk about the 10 cut donation. He says, yo, this page is the truth. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah,
appreciate you too, bro. But as soon as we find that bitch guilty, boy, I'm going to lay in her motherfucking ass, boy. She going to be all types of bitches and hoes, and the bailiff is going to make sure she get the fuck up out of here. Because I'm going at your motherfucking neck. I don't give a fuck.
John always says guilty already. She ain't even here yet.
Right.
Hell yeah. Shit. Ring that bitch guilty like a motherfucker.
You're welcome back home.
Yeah, ring that bitch guilty like a motherfucker, boy, because they will. Because they will be on us, damn it. They'll be like guilty until proven innocent with us. So shit. So fuck that.
I think we should let her have her voice. I do agree to that. I think we should let her have her voice for a moment. I do agree with that. Have your voice. Let you get it all the fuck out. And then instead of us over talking, Mr. Palmer will call you out and let you I can't see the names on here, but we'll go one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Say what you need to say and, have your little back and forth so everybody can talk. Because I don't want nobody over talking.
But hey, but soon as you do this, though, you're going to have the whole force of the single mothers coming after you in.
Oh, you're going to be on World Star, boy. World Star.
Hey, give a fuck.
Boy, you might be going faster than Kevin Samuels if that happened, boy.
Hey,
exactly. That's the whole point.
They need to be exposed, though. So I don't.
We need to shed light on this subject.
They do.
Yeah. They need to come out. I definitely don't have no problem with that. I'm gonna eat all the motherfuckers up. The Freak said, thanks for having the guts to channel up this truth. It's been brutal for a lot of us. We have no voice to a whisper at best. Usually watch an ear for men. Then he said good. Yeah, my man, shout out to you, brother. Nah, this shit real, man. But anybody got any last words? It's gonna be 3 hours, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. It's gonna be 8 o'clock Central here, man. I gotta finish running the child support. I just had to call.
These simping forces need to be on trial too, as well.
Oh, most definitely.
Get some of them on the panel. Get some of them simping forces on the panel.
Yeah, who say
Hey,
child support and single motherism? Yeah, we need them too.
Look,
hey, let they ass play stepdaddy.
Hey,
Yeah.
talk about the simping forces. I was actually on my Facebook today, right? And one of the people that's one of my friends on, he made a post said, "How is child support a broke hoe hustle?" Right? And it got like 12 likes or whatever like that, and all the females on there like, "Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how it is too." And then there's some dudes, some dudes taking up for dudes, but it's mostly females that's on there going in like, okay, for some women. They aren't bitter, don't give a fuck about baby daddy once again. Baby, all that. They try to go.
It's majority, not some. It's majority of women. Baby mama terrorists that does that. Yeah.
And I hate it when some cats say some. It's like they say some to be safe. You know what I mean? Like to play it safe.
Politically correct.
I think that's what it is, though. You know what I mean? Nah, it's the majority, motherfucker. Be real.
Yeah.
Right.
And if
I
y'all
say 99.9%. That's what I say.
Yeah. If y'all know it,
that sounds right to me.
if y'all know any YouTubers, that are baby mama terrorists and want to hop on the Judge Palmer show, the court show, hey, we need to tell them come on over here, especially if they believe in that, so they can come over here and get that work.
Hey, you know what? I know a couple female YouTubers. I'm gonna go on their page.
I know one in particular. Cynthia G. She'll be perfect over here.
I'm gonna see if Sister George should come over here.
Hey, whoever, because
we need to talk to stars. We need to talk to stars or something. Yeah, somebody get you know how they started Power on Stars? We need to holler at Stars or something. This should be episodes and seasons of this shit.
Yeah, for real.
Shit, Baby Mama Terrorist season 1. Shit, damn it.
Y'all saw the skit, right?
Yeah, nigga, you hilarious for that.
Hey, I got more to come. Skits, music video. I'm telling you, I'm just getting shit in order. So yeah, definitely get shit in order.
Yeah, I just shared this to my Facebook.
Yeah, share all that shit. Whatever y'all can.
Yeah, share, like the video.
Share that shit.
Email that motherfucker. Write a letter to a motherfucker about it. I don't give a damn. Long as that shit hit the country, I don't give a fuck how the fuck it got to someone else.
Make these motherfuckers mad. Yeah, man. But y'all say y'all last words. I'm gonna get out of here so I can run for child support. And
I'll go last. Cause my shit.
I'll just say, shit. Stay away from these single mothers here in this damn country, and work on them getting your passport and experience life. Damn it. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here, and just so you can be around something feminine, something different, therapeutic, because that's what the hell I'm working on. You know what I mean? So I'm already subscribed to the Black Man's Travel Group. So shit, I'm done. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm done with this shit. I'm not looking at a lot of females the same like I used to, especially like I did back in my blue pill days. Shit, hell nah, man. Just don't fuck with these bitches.
Yeah, I would say the Lord of the Simp movement is a real movement, and we must do everything in our power to combat that. Keep sharing the word, keep encouraging each other, keep sharing these stories, because a lot of these stories, men will hear them and have a different mindset. But if they don't hear these stories, you don't share these stories, then we're gonna remain lost, and we're gonna succumb to the Lord of the Simps.
Yes, we got to keep sharing this. We got to keep sharing this fire. You know what I mean? And you got men and women that just want us to just shut up and put a muzzle on us. Though, like bro said, hell no, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep speaking this damn fire right here. You know what I mean? You got us fucked up here. You know what I mean? We are men. We're about being real men. We're about being of the traditional way of things, of how things should be, you sons of bitches. So therefore, and you got us fucked up.
Exactly. Facts.
Bring masculinity back. Let's bring masculinity. Let's get one of them hats that say, make masculinity great again.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, Zoe, what's up, bro? Any last words?
Hey, yeah, man. I just wanted to say, man, thanks for letting me come on the panel and everything like that again.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, like I say, Monday I go out there and check to see if the brothers still out there,
Yeah,
and let them know that it is, a community of brothers out there that is sympathetic to his story, and I like to see if he'd like to come on and do an interview with you, or at least connect y'all or whatever.
I definitely want to hear a story that we can ask him, how's he feeling,
Yeah, exactly. Because his mental state right now, man. He probably ain't in the right frame of mind right now. You know what I'm saying? So if he can know that there's some brothers out there that's actually care about his story, that we might save a life. I ain't saying that he go far, but we never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we never been in the shoes, thank God. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, man. Peace, y'all.
Peace out, bro.
All right, bro.
Game of lives matter. What's up, bro? Any last words?
All right, bro. First off, appreciate everybody that stepped up to the panel to say something, bro. Shout out to y'all. And one of you niggas sound just like me, hell. I might have not even needed to come because one of y'all y'all got my same voice pattern, so you sound just like me. So other than that, shout out to the panel.
I think that was Ray.
He sound just like me, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yo, what's up, bro?
He was saying y'all similarity.
Yeah.
But anyway, so shout out to the jury of the chat, guys. Because I get in the chat and tell y'all to like the video all the time. There's a reason for that. When we was live and we only had I think 60 people live at the time, we had at least 88 likes on the video. That was amazing. Good job, guys. Appreciate that, man. We got to push this damn word out. We got to share these videos. We got to like this video. We got more important. See this. Hold on. Did my mic go out?
Yeah, it went out.
Oh, okay. All right. Am I back?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this off before the shit cut off again. I'm traveling through states. But, all right. But appreciate everything, man. Appreciate what everybody's doing. Shout out to all the donators. You know what I'm saying? Whoever donated, I don't care if it was $1, if it was $800.
Exactly.
I don't care. Yeah, hold on. I think my mic went out again. I don't care if it was $1 or $800, man. Appreciate everybody that donated and that's it, man. I'm passionate about this shit because we need this shit. We need a place to come to vent. We need a place to come to say what we need to do in the chat. Vent in the chat, vent on the panel. Have a brotherhood come together. You know what I'm saying? We got to look out for each other. So we got to do this.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's all I got to say, man, because I'm just getting long-winded. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And baby mama Terrace, you're more than welcome to come on this show. I will not say nothing. I will not, cuss your ass out until it is over with. And then you're gonna be all types of bitches and hoes and ain't shit bitches and all types of fucking cuss words I can think of, motherfucker. You shit bitch. I'm gonna call you a shit bitch. I'm just gonna come up with creative fucking cuss words. Let me go. Anyway.
I'll approve his message.
All right, man. Be safe driving, man.
Hey, y'all be cool, man. Y'all definitely have a good night and y'all be safe out there, all right?
All right, bro. Thank you, man, for having me on.
All right.
One last thing, bro. I just want to say rest in peace to Black Rob, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Black Rob. I gotta post that, man. I'll probably do a segment on that, man, because I told you I posted that video on Instagram where he was doing the interview and he said that child support was killing him and hurting him, getting him sick. And then this year he strokes and suffering and everything else. So we definitely need to talk about that as well. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, he's a good brother, man.
Yeah, whoa.
Like whoa.
Yeah, like whoa. Shit. But all right, y'all, man. Y'all be easy. Hey, be safe driving on the road, gamer.
Yeah, that child support hit me like whoa.
Right?
All right, yeah, but I'm safe. I'm
like
here,
whoa.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, but y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna close this shit off.
All right, fam.
All right, now.
In a minute.
Yes, sir. Peace. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all staying in. I also want to post this before I get off. Shout out to the baby mama Terrace Bounty Hunters. and everybody to support the page. It's growing, man, it's gonna grow. It's gonna keep growing. It's gonna evolve. We're gonna all change the laws in our mind, and we here to stay. And we're gonna keep exposing these baby mama tests and unjust system. They ain't seen nothing yet. So anybody want to donate to his GoFundMe, just type in. I never did a GoFundMe, but just go to GoFundMe and type in Justice for Jaden. If you go on Facebook, you can also find it, or go to GoFundMe and type in Justice for Jaden. Well, Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Court is now adjourned. Peace. Rest in peace, Jaden.